both dead and red, I guess. Hey,
Oh no.
Fuck.
Why shit? Why?
Shit, oh fuck.
Why the heck? Oh no. Why fuck?
Fucking why?
Other trucker. What?
Fuck.
What? Why? season. Hello, everybody. Hi. Today I am a vampire. I'm not a mage. No, wait. Can mages be vampires? Can there be mage vampires? I don't know. Check out these wings. Hi, everybody. Oh my god, it's been so long. What a shock. Cat shows up out of nowhere, out of the time-space continuum every once in a while to surprise you guys. Lily, oh my god. Thank you for gifting the sub to, I believe it was O Bambino and Dukter. Hello, everybody. Hi. Let's see. We've got Lily here, my waifu. Hello, waifu. Okay, you guys can hear me, right? I'm not just... I start stream muted like all the time, so... Hi, Lily. Hi, Ferret. Zangar, thank you so much for the raid. Hello. Chunk Funkler. Hello, Chunk. And Bambino. Oh, Bambino. And hello, Lee Hunter. First time chat. Welcome in. Hello. Hi, everybody. I feel like many vampires end up as necromancers. Well... A little surprise for everybody. How's everybody doing? I've been so freaking busy this summer. I haven't really been able to stream. I know I've showed up like on a couple other people's streams, like doing collabs and stuff, but I've said that I was going to stream a couple times and then I just totally wasn't able to. Ignore that. That didn't happen. But I think now that summer is basically over. I mean, I guess it is over. It's technically fall. It's been fall for a month. Oh my god. Halloween is in 9 days. Well, things are starting to like get a little chill in a way, but at the same time, I also have to announce I just started a new educational program, so we'll see how I can fit things into my schedule and how that will go. But I missed streaming so much and I missed you guys, so, and I had to do something a little spooky related, so today we're gonna do spooky tier list. It's gonna be real chill. Let's see. Oh, your model in the vampire form is so cool. Thank you. Let me let's go over to, I believe I have the tier maker stuff up already. We got phobias and scary things. Ooh, spooky. So I'm gonna do something a little different for this stream. Let's see if I can get this right. Position myself right over here. Is that right? Can't see everything. There we go. Think. Yeah. We're gonna have a full body stream today. That sounds really weird when I say it like that. But yeah, I figured I've got all this empty space over here. Why not show everything off? I mean, it's my same model that I always use. It's just different colors, but... Ferret is first! Oh my god, everybody bow down to Ferret. Ferret is first. Learning new magic? Yes. I created wings and horns out of thin air. Welcome to the Wing Guild. The Spooky Wing Guild. The suck, not the suck. No. Phrasing! I always get called out on phrasing, and then like my ADHD brain, it's like, whew, like I just forget what I even said, and I'm like, oh no, what did I say that was phrasing worthy? You're so cute. Ah, thank you. Oh my god, I'm so nervous right now. It's like sometimes you just gotta press go live, and I didn't have a stream scheduled until like 2 days ago, but I was like, I miss streaming. Gonna do it. I'm nervous. I haven't done it in a while. It feels like I haven't streamed ever before. Ooh, oh, thank you guys, by the way, for the hype train. Wow. There's so many more of you here than I expected. Hello. Happy Saturday. I'm also killing Ferret. What? Zangar, Chunk. Why are you guys killing Ferret? Don't kill Ferret. Ferret's nice. Ferret, listen, Ferret has a blanket with me on it. You can't kill Ferret. Ferret has my merch. Don't kill Ferret. Oh, where's my blanket? I've got my blanket over here. I definitely don't need my blanket right now, though. It is hot in this room. I'm probably gonna have to get up at some point and like turn on my AC, because even though it is October 21st, the area I live in definitely doesn't feel like fall yet. I miss fall weather so much. Yeah, buy merch, no whale hunting. Hey! Oh my god. We already started, we can't stop now. That'd be cool. Oh my god. Do I just say put Ferret out of his misery, or don't do it? Don't do it! Don't do it! I'm a mage. I have healing magic. I'll just heal Ferret and it'll be as if nothing ever happened. Lily, you're going to help? Help what? Help who? Help kill? Oh my god, I'm lending Ferret my guns. There's a what the heck? Why is there a full-on war happening in my chat? What did Ferret do? What are you guys doing? Why? Kill. Oh yeah, I have an announcement. It's an announcement for Lily, except I don't actually know when it is, but Lily has a subathon going on the, is it the 23rd? I'm dumb. I just wanted to get that out there so you guys go support Lily, because it's gonna be awesome. We get to like pay to torment Lily, so that's cool. a subathon, a frogathon, a something-a-thon. It's gonna be like a very long stream. I know that much. It's gonna be crazy. I think that she's gonna be asking us questions on stream, and I volunteered, and I'm a little scared what chat or Lily or whoever is gonna ask me. 3 people want to kill Ferret, 2 people want to not kill Ferret. Yes, have it. I mean, I vote to live. So we need to get the vice president to be the tiebreaker. Oh my god, who is the vice president? Who? I have to find a way to keep Lily awake. Yeah, it's gonna be a 24-hour stream, and some of us are going to be staying up really late probably with Lily, but who's gonna stay up all night with her? Is anybody volunteering to do that? I don't know if I could do that. As it is, like I already stayed up really late last night. I'm a little eepy because there's this dog that lives next door, and the owners keep him outside right next to my bedroom, and he barks literally all night long. And speaking of killing, I'm not for animal cruelty, but I kind of just want that dog to shut the fuck up. That's all I gotta say. He's a cute little dog. He's cute, but he is loud. He is a loud dog, and he kept me up all night. I was like, this dog better not bark before my stream, and my stream day, and he did. Of course he did. That's fucked up. What Twitch? What? No, John Twitch, get her. No. He's a cute dog. I would never do anything to that poor little dog except for maybe tell him to shut up. Yeah, Kat, who is the vice guild master? I think it's Zykes, probably. I feel like he's been around for a long time. Let's give Zykes that role. Is Zykes even here? I'm sorry, he might not be able to help break that tie. I don't know if he's here. Zykes, hello, Zykes. I don't think Draco's here either. Drake, let's see. We've got some mods here, some guild mods, but we're going in the order of like who's hung around the longest. Probably is Zykes. We're making animal cruelty tier list. Killing Ferret is a tier. Well, you want to know what? I was looking through the tier lists on here. Let me see if I can find it. There was a tier list on here that was something like animals that I could fight. Hold on. Animals I could win in a fight. I don't know what it was called. Animal fight tier list? No, it was like something like animals human could beat in a fight. Like there's a lot of tier lists for that. I don't think any of these are it, because it was like animals that I could beat in a Oh, this one right here. Animals that I could kill with my bare hands tier list. I was like, should I do this? But then I'm like, this could get really morbid really fast. I'm like, this is kind of spooky, but this could go definitely downhill in a way that is really awkward. I'd punch a kangaroo. Dude, have you seen kangaroos? I saw a video the other day of a kangaroo dragging somebody's dog into the lake. Like, I thought that was a myth that kangaroos drag people or animals into lakes to drown them. But this kangaroo dude, he was buff. He had huge muscles, huge pecs, and he was just dunking this dog into the lake. And this man went out and he said, "Hey, give me my dog back." And he just punched the kangaroo in the face or something. And the kangaroo just stood there flexing his arms and like snorting. And he's like, "Yeah, give me my dog." And then dog ran away or whatever, like, "Yipe, yipe, yipe." And kangaroo is just like mean mugging him. I don't think I'd fight a kangaroo. They seem really scary. Help me, Sykes and Obi. You're my only hope. I'm sorry, Ferret. I don't think he's here. Unless he's lurking. Zengar turned a lot of things into motorcycles. Excuse me? I'm confused. What? I'd do that tier list? Oh no, don't make me do this tier list. This is not what I intended. Kangaroo dude, kangaroo jack? Yeah. Yeah. Sloths? What? Sloths have disemboweled people before? No way. That sounds made up. Are sloths on this list? Oh my god. Like, a part of me kind of, maybe I'll come back to this later as like a joke tier list. I don't know. It could be funny. It could be funny. Why does this tiger right here look like he's got like huge arms sticking out? Okay, I'm getting distracted. Back to like Halloween stuff. Okay, we're doing Halloween stuff. We're not murdering animals with our bare hands right now. They do have sharp claws, but like, don't they move really slowly? I feel like one of those guys trying to take a swipe at a person, like, it would be so slow that either you could just dodge it or just like barely graze against you. Some guy was trying to move a sloth across the road and that it was in the middle of what? No. I refuse to believe you. How the hell is a sloth going to disembowel someone? It'd have to like turn upside down real slowly. Like, unless they're like really fast at scratching. I don't know. when you're carrying it, I guess if you're like hugging it against you. It's prompting. What the heck? There are two people on this. Is it prompting you to separately tier men and women? Yeah, I saw this. I looked at this like very little before stream, but there are some really stupid things on here. I've actually got 2 phobia tier lists. So there'll probably be some repeats, but some of it's like literally so stupid. Jay chillin', that's a tier apparently. Spoopy, no thank you. Panic, nope. Okay, let's start this. Let's actually do some tier lists. I thought that being stared at thing was a bullboard from Pikmin. Where is that at? Let's see. Being stared. Oh yeah, it does look like that. It is I think that's a woman. So there's like hair and you can see some boobies. So she's got binoculars. Why is she staring at me with binoculars? Adult men and adult women. This is sexist. Okay. It depends on the person. I mean, I could see why maybe somebody could have phobias against one gender or the other, but that's literally sexist. I meant to the animals you can kill with your bare hands too. So I was asking whether you could kill 2 people. What? 2 people? Oh my god. Are we including animal or people as animals? I mean, people are animals, right? Babies I could kill with my bare hands. Shut up, Chunk. Oh my god. It's amazing. All the results for sloth disembowelment are clearly AI SEO garbage. Oh no. I feel like that's gonna be like super common in the future. Speaking of which, AI is on here, I think. Where's AI? Isn't AI on here? AI robots. Why isn't that up under, like, this is an alphabetical order. Why is that not up at the top? Anyway, aliens. I don't know about you, but like, Astra is very scary. I don't know. Legit real talk though, my thought is like, if aliens exist, if they're like around us just chilling, like it's like Men in Black or something, we don't even know about it, like how are you gonna be afraid of that? They could be just little dudes. I don't know. Little dudes like controlling people. I don't know. I'm not scared of aliens. I think that life probably does exist on other planets for sure. Like definitely. I don't know if it's like on a bacterium level or if it's like human beings or something else crazy, but I've seen no evidence. I'm not scared. I'm Jay chilling with the aliens. What about Alien Mr. Burns though? That could be a little disturbing. Yeah. Astra could kill me, to be honest. Astra could be hiding beneath like a very scary side beneath her very cute veneer. Like I don't know. Maybe Nah, Astra's adorable. Astra will kill you a smile and root through your pockets. Astra and me are homies. We are waifus. We're a part of the waifu club, so I can't be afraid of my waifus. He brings peace and love. The lack of evidence we have gathered despite aliens living with us should scare you more. Yeah, maybe it's AI. Maybe, you know what? Maybe AI is not a computer thing. It's like controlled by aliens and the government doesn't want you to know that. Babies. I'll be honest, babies do kind of scare me. I don't think it's like panic or nope level. I don't spoopy. I don't think babies are spoopy. I know that's like a level below no thank you, but I'm just gonna put no thank you for right now. Like, yeah, maybe someday, who knows, someday maybe I will have a baby, but babies do kind of scare me. Like, has anybody ever like just tried to hand you a child and you're just like thinking, oh god, like what if I drop this little tiny human being on accident, or like I don't know, like they and then they just cry for no reason. It's a little scary. I'm gonna say no thank you for now. I'm throwing the baby. Here, catch. Yeah, some parents literally are like that. They're like, here, catch. They literally don't ask like, hey, would you like to hold my son or whatever. They're just like, here you go. And I'm like, bro, I wasn't ready for this. Why are you just like throwing your child that you love so much at me? And I'm just like, I'm clumsy. Don't do that. Please, no, don't do that. Looks like everybody who voted to kill Ferret is also voting to throw the baby. I have some concerns. I'm the here catch person. Zengar has a baby? Excuse me? Lore development? Zengar baby? Think we've got some new lore development. Bad breath. Why is that under... Is this a phobias? Phobias and scary things. Bad breath. I don't like these tiers because some things just... This doesn't make sense. Oh yeah, bad breath is real spoopy. I mean, it doesn't... I'll just put it as no thank you. Like, I don't think bad breath probably scares anybody, but it's definitely a no thank you kind of thing. Phobia of having bad breath or dealing with people with bad breath. I mean, I would say it's probably no thank you either way, right? This is a weird tier list. You just make your own tiers. Yeah. I don't know. Like, what should I put on here? I feel like nope. Panic, no thank you. I don't know. I'm just gonna put, like, if it's not scary, just go under no thank you. Balloons. Who the fuck is afraid of balloons? I'm Jay chilling with the aliens that have balloons. Like, is that because of, like, it or something? Gross. Yeah, let's, wait. Add a row of... Wait, shit. Did I do this right? I don't think I did this right. I always do this wrong. New. Okay, we're gonna... Yeah, I think you're right. We should have just like a gross tier. I think that's a good idea. Gross. Ew. Gross ew can be like... let's see. Maybe this green color? Yeah, gross. Wait, what happened? Wait. Oh no. Okay. No. I know how to use a computer, I swear. No. Thank you. Wow, okay. I like how babies is now gross. Ew. I mean, babies are pretty gross sometimes. Why isn't there a website like this, but like for those political compass type things? Oh yeah, that's definitely something I want to do. Wait, political. Oh yeah, like the graph things. Yeah, okay, yeah, I get what you mean. I think my main issues with babies are their grossness. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna actually keep babies under gross ew. Like I like how I put gross ew and not ew gross. Bad breath. Yeah, that's pretty gross. Okay, bats. Bats? I'm totally J chilling with bats. I would not hold a bat because, you know, bats have like, what do they have? Rabies, right? I don't think I'd hold a bat. But unless it was like, I don't think fruit bats have rabies. Fruit bats are so cute. I love bats. They're good for the environment. They're cool. Laughed at, not being laughed at, just laughed at. It's very spooky. No, thank you. Wait, it kind of depends. Am I being laughed at because I'm funny, or am I being laughed at because I'm being bullied? I hate babies' opinions. Have babies told you their opinions? When they grow up, it's slightly less gross, but also much more annoying depending on the kid. I feel like kids can be pretty cool once they hit like, I don't know, 4 and they start having like real opinions. But even then, yeah, it's like they go from the gross to like annoying phase, and then they become a little asshole human, like I'm sure most of us were when we were teenagers, and then you become maybe an asshole adult, or maybe a cool chill adult. I don't know. You could still be a gross adult too. Maybe you just never grow past the baby phase. You're just barfing and puking and pooping on people. That's, yeah, that could happen too. Babies are too conservative for me. Babies love flat taxes because they're simple no matter how deceptively regressive they are. Listen, I hate taxes. Don't even get me started on taxes. I had to file for a tax extension this year because I was literally moving during tax season, and I was like, I can't do my taxes. I'm just gonna file for an extension and do them later. And then like last week I realized, oh shit, it's tax season 2.0 because I filed for an extension, and that was not fun. I hate taxes. Taxes suck. Why do Americans have to do taxes? That should be okay. That should be on the phobias and scary things. Do they have taxes on here? No. Okay. Well, maybe I should pretend that's on here. Taxes are nope, nope, nope. Being naked, like just being naked, period, or being naked in public. Gross. Ew. I'm gonna need some context. Being naked. I'm gonna say that this is in public, because if you're like afraid of being naked at home, it's a little concerning. How funny, I'm already losing my voice on stream. Don't worry. I've got throat coat tea, or as some people like to say, the good old throat goat. I'm afraid of being naked at home. Lily? What? Lily? Multi-state filing is its own circle file. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna... Ferret, no, don't remind me. That's what I'm gonna have to do next year. Oh, yeah, I thought about that while doing taxes, and I'm like, wait, I'm gonna have to file for 2 states next year. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Being naked at home. What? Why did I come by? Oh my god, hi DT. Hi. I thought about showering today and I feel great. Oh my god. Naked, yes. I'm gonna say this is being naked in public. First of all, like, I would never just like randomly get naked in public, so that might be a panic situation. Like, why did this happen? It's either a no thank you or a panic. I'm just gonna say no thank you. I don't want to think about panic scenarios of being suddenly naked in public. Sounds like a nightmare. Being stared at. It's funny because I alternate between wearing really conservative fashion styles, like just really normie wear, to wearing like really cutesy shit in public. And sometimes people stare because they're not used to seeing like people wearing something other than black, gray, or brown. And they're like, oh my god, this chick's in a purple dress. Let's stare at her. And I've kind of gotten used to that on a conk occasion. I wouldn't say it's a no thank you. I don't know. I'll put it as a J chillin'. Bigfoot? Who the fuck is Bigfoot? Where the fuck is Bigfoot? Has anyone seen Bigfoot? I would chill with Bigfoot. Have you seen those commercials? What commercials? Thanks for the toot, DT. Have you seen those commercials? What are those commercials that have Bigfoot in it? Or like Sasquatch or something? I would chill with him. He's a homie. Imagine doing taxes. Oh my god, Bambino. Bambino, you have it so lucky. Like, seriously, are there any other countries that have to do taxes like we have to? Call them bullshit. Jack's Links. Jack Links, Slim Jim? Is it Slim Jim? Jack? Wait. Does Slim Jim still follow me on Twitter? How come this comes up every now and then in my Twitch? And like, I just remember that for some reason, I think it was like a promotional thing, but Slim Jim does follow me on Twitter. It's really weird because I literally don't eat Slim Jims. I cannot eat Slim Jims. Blood. So funny, before I started doing like my computer program stuff and art for a living, I was in like the healthcare system learning to do stuff. You guys probably know that. I would say blood is one of the big reasons I kind of noped out, even though what I was doing didn't necessarily involve blood. It could. I don't know. Seeing blood would probably make me panic. Like, if it's just like somebody has like a little cut, it doesn't bug me. Though I get a little squeamish about like blood having like infectious agents in it. It's like, oh, keep that away from me. But it wouldn't make me scared until it's like a certain threshold of blood. It was the Twitter is dying, follow us and we'll follow you thing. Yeah. They were like, it was like probably over a year ago. That's what it was. Twitter is dying. So they were just like, yeah, if you follow us, LOL, we'll follow you back. And I was like, okay, bet. Blood is hot. DT. See, my blood is fine. It's other people's that bothers me. I think that's probably most people. Books. Do books actually scare people? Like, is it reading books or just the sight of books? Listen, like, part of my whole shtick is that I like float around with my floaty magic books, so that'd be silly and stupid if I was afraid of them. Nice. Bridges. Jeff Bridges. I get why Bridges is on here, because like the fear of them like suddenly collapsing is a little scary, and like that does happen sometimes. I guess I get a little nervous going over bridges. I'm gonna make a new tier. Add row below. It's gonna be lame. I'm just call it slightly scary. I feel like none of these other ones really kind of do that. Oh my god, I did it again. What was this tier called, you guys? Oh my god, you can literally just type on it. I'm stupid. Slightly scary. The fuck was this one called? Oh my god, I didn't put anything in it, so I don't remember what it was called. Shit. Somebody help me. Oh my god, my brain. Wait, I can just do this. Just gonna paste that in here and cheat. Wait, what the fuck? No! Oh my god, it just literally leaves it there. Spooky! Oh yeah, spooky! Spoopy. Spoopy. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for having a brain for me. I'm a VTuber. I've only got one brain cell. Since I haven't streamed in like a while, it's like half of a brain cell. So bridges make me nervous, especially that one kind, like the kind that's on the picture, like suspension bridges. Given how many VTubers are illiterate, I feel like books is a valid fear for them. I'm trying to think, like, I feel like I used to, okay, this randomly made me think about being like illiterate in books, and did anybody feel like when they were younger they used to read a lot, and then like now that they're adult they don't know how to read anymore, like they just forgot about books? And like I feel like as a kid I could literally read through like the first volume of Harry Potter at like the age of 8 or something in just a day. Like, I know it's not a huge book, but like I just blow through that book in a day. And now it's like I can barely read a chapter in something without having to like reread the same paragraph towards the end because my ADHD is like just reading. I'm like reading the text but not comprehending it. I'm like, oh my god, how did I get so stupid? I have to stay illiterate despite VTubers. Oh my god. Hi, Giggle. Hi, dad joke. Oh my god, Giggle. Hello. It's the suspense that kills me, Dave. That was a dad joke. Yes, for sure. I transitioned from books to fanfics and light novels. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe is that what happened to us? We all started reading like stupid fanfics. I'll honestly, I think it's the internet because like our attention spans have like gone into the shitter because of like short form stuff, and just I'm one of those people that has like 100 tabs open at a time, so I think I'm gonna blame the internet. Bridges, slightly scary. I am a little afraid of them falling, especially now that I live on the West Coast and earthquakes are a thing, and I've seen pictures of like bridges just like falling, or like those overpass things just falling and crashing onto the ground. I'm like, oh my god, I have a legit reason to be afraid of bridges now, like a super duper legit reason. Ah, Bloomer Mage blaming the internet. No, I love the internet. Depends on the book for me. If it grabs me, it hits the oh shit, it's 5 a.m. when I finish the book. Yeah, I feel like I have a pile of books that probably would do that. I just need to like start them. I need to like I have read a couple books in the past couple months, but it's nothing like what I used to do. Damn internet. Buried Alive. I don't think they spelled buried right. Buried is spelled with like one R, right? Buried Alive. I don't think that's a situation that's going to probably happen to me, and I don't think that's something that probably happens in modern times, so I'm not that afraid of it. Like, I'm not afraid of it actually happening. I guess I would be afraid of it if I were put in that situation, for sure. Like, that does sound absolutely terrifying, but I just don't think that's something that happens now. Plus, they have those little bells inside, right? Right? At least they used to. I'm gonna put it under slightly scary. I'm not that scared of it, but I am also not Jay chillin' with the idea of being buried alive. What the fuck? Butterflies? Butterflies? I guess if you have like a fear of insects in general, butterflies are insects, but I feel like that's the most innocent insect you could possibly find. Back to driving, back to lurking. Have a good drive, Dave. Thank you for stopping by. Hope your work day was good. Butterflies in your eyes going down your throat. Bees. I was scared of butterflies before. Explain your thought process, Zengar. I need you to explain that. Butterflies. Jay chillin'. Cancer. Yeah, that's like, I have a legit cancer fear. Like, the feeling that something could be like lurking inside of you and getting worse and worse and worse, and you don't necessarily know about it till it's too late, is awful. And as you get older, it's like every little ache and pain you could possibly have is like, oh shit, it's cancer, isn't it? This is where I die. This is where I go out. Time for misery. Oh my god. Had a bee land in my nachos yesterday. Had to help the little fella out. I love bees. I used to play with bees as a child. I was a strange child. I remember one time I got stung in the lips because I put my face up to a bee because I thought it was cute, and I was an idiot child, and my lips swelled up and became giant, and I was supposed to go out that day and like hang out with my grandma or something, and I hid in the garden instead, and she was like calling everywhere for me, and I didn't want her to see my big stupid puffy bee lips and me be like super embarrassed about it, so I just hid. That was a thing that happened. But yeah, cancer scary. Cancer big scary. I don't like it. It's so evil, and it sometimes isn't easy to detect. So yeah, a big scared of cancer. Cemeteries are not scary. There's nothing scary about cemeteries. Go have a picnic in one. Actually, I've never had a picnic in one, but I would. Change. Change is on here. I mean, I guess there's a certain demographic of people that are definitely afraid of change, they'd probably put it up in the nope tier, but that just really makes me laugh. Instead, you may think you're either dead or kidnapped. Kid logic is rough as an adult, right? She was probably so concerned because it's just like, where else would I have gone? But like, I hid out in that garden for at least 2 hours because I did not want anybody to see my lips. And I just like sat there like putting my hands on my lips, like, have they gone down yet? And it like was hours, just hours hiding amongst the tomato plants. I was stupid. Change. I mean, I'll put change as slightly scary because it depends on the change, and change makes us all anxious some way or another. I feel like it's like why we get anxious about a lot of things, like it's a new situation or such. But I think change is also good, so I wouldn't put it like way up. Childbirth. Yeah, that's absolutely terrifying. I think even for people who do give birth and want to give birth and are like about to give birth, I feel like it's a terrifying thing and very, very painful. So I hear. I'm just gonna put that up in the nope. It just sounds terrifying and painful, and I don't know how the mamas do it. So props to all moms out there. You're up there with your childbirth is up there with cancer. It's terrifying. Oh, shout Sengar, shout out to MILFs. The change from having a working leg to another. I'll have you know that my leg works right now. I don't know if you guys all know. I do have good news. I did post it in Discord, but my knee somehow miraculously healed. Like even the doctor was like, yeah, that's rare. It only happens sometimes, but looking at your recent MRI, your leg looks like it's like your ligaments just healing by itself. And I was like, oh, cool. I guess it pays to wait sometimes. Like imagine if I would have gone and just gotten that terrible surgery, because an ACL surgery puts you out for like a year of rehab, like expensive rehab. You can't do anything for a year. And meanwhile, like, because I moved, I just like waited for months and I was like, oh, I hope it doesn't get worse. And they're like, it's fixed, it's healed, it's a miracle. So that's cool. I have a working leg. I have 2 working legs. My legumes healed, yes. It was very exciting news to hear and receive. I'm a little skeptical. I'm still taking it slow, but I picked up Ring Fit Adventure recently to like test my leg out and hope it doesn't like just snap. Because how embarrassing would it be if I was like, hey, you guys, I'm gonna go skiing again this year. My leg is fine. And then I went out and I was like, fuck, I tore my ACL again. I don't think I'm gonna like run out and go skiing anytime soon. Like I kind of want to go back out and just say I did it, but I also don't want to like be like, guys, I fucked up my leg. If you do give birth, my sister's very clear in her regret for refusing the epidural. Oh my god, I don't know how women do that without any medical pain assistance. Like it sounds terrible. Chupacabra. I'll J chill with the chupacabra. Aren't chupacabras just like bald raccoons that people find by like rivers, and they're all like gross and deformed because they're like dead, and people are just like, oh, it's a new animal. And it's like, no, it's an animal that's puffy, dead, and missing its fur. You can go fuck up your other leg and see if that one heals too. No, I do not want to be a science experiment. Clowns. I don't like this clown. Clowns actually make me feel bad. Like, they are legit kind of creepy. I feel like I don't know, I guess I'll put them under spoopy. They're spoopy. But I feel kind of bad for clowns because they're like, some clowns are legit just doing a job that they think makes kids smile and like be happy, but instead, like, I think I saw a study that said something like 90% of children are absolutely terrified by clowns, like regardless of age, gender, where they live, like they did this whole study, and yeah, most kids like absolutely hate clowns. So I don't know why clowns are still a thing. I don't think they're as much of a thing as they used to be, but there are people out there that still somehow make a living as clowns. I'm surprisingly realistic for a magical vampire. Yeah, it's just don't ask whose blood I used to heal my knee. Wait, no, it's the magic. I'm a mage. It was just magic. I was never terrified, but I never got the aesthetic. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We talk about clowns, clown aesthetic. What if I was like, what if I was a clown mage vampire? That sounds so VTuber. It's like the most VTuber thing I've ever heard. That'd be really, really strange. Oh my god, it matches. Oop. There we go. Yeah, okay. Here, I'm everybody's worst nightmare now. Honk. There we go. Yeah, clown, mage, vampire. Technically, I don't think that vampires have horns. I threw the horns on and I found the wings later, and I was like, they can both stay. So I think I'm like a demon / devil clown vampire mage. I'm I'm so Halloween. I'm so VTuber Halloween right now. Magical clown fire Aicaterine. That's me. I'm rebranding. Clownerine. I'm trying to think of how to like add vampire into that, but yeah, clownpire. It'd be clownpirine. Beautiful. What the fuck? Colors. Okay. Colors. So scary. I only wear black because I'm so goth, you guys. No, 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 no colors. No colors. I love colors. Colors are awesome. Give me the rainbow. Computers. I guess I could see why you could be afraid of computers to some degree, but it makes me laugh. Computers. That'd be real boomer hours to be like, computers are scary. Computers are taking over the world. Come out the computers. Yeah, this one's for the old folks, like for real. COVID. I had COVID once, and I feel bad saying this, but like it was the like weakest cold I'd ever had is what it felt like. But I feel bad because like so many other people like get it really bad. And when I was doing my medical training before I like dropped out and said hell no to this, I saw people in really bad situations because of COVID, and it is legit a scary thing if you do get affected by it really badly. Like, so personally for me, I'd say it could be gross. Ew. I'd say it's slightly scary because I feel like I've got a robust enough immune system. But for other people, I definitely think it would be pretty bad. Like, I literally dodged COVID recently, actually, because I was around my partner who had COVID, and like he didn't know for 2 days, and like he isolated after he found out, and like I never got COVID, so I don't know how that happened, but yeah, I'm between the knee just like miraculously healing by itself, and then not getting COVID after being like basically coughed on and around for like 2 days straight. Like, I don't know how I didn't get COVID, but I didn't get COVID. But so that was cool. I got like a little headache, so I don't know if my like body was fighting COVID off, but like the test, you guys saw me in Discord. I was repeatedly every day posting a test because I just got like all these free COVID test kits from the government. Like, I don't know if you guys like saw that you could get free ones. So they're just like laying around. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna test myself, see if I've got COVID, because yeah, that'd be fucked up if I did, but I didn't get COVID. Explaining how to use computers to a tech incompetent senior gets even worse when they don't speak English. Oh my god. I can't imagine. I used to work in a job where I had to explain tech stuff to seniors, and just explaining it to the ones who could speak English, which is like all I ever did. Well, that was bad enough. Crowds. Trying to think about this one. I'd say for me, crowds don't bug me. It kind of depends on the context. Like, I'll be honest, like driving around crowds or like trying to navigate around like tons of people, that can be kind of scary. Like, because people are wild and they just like run out in front of you. Like, that could be scary. But in general, like standing in a crowd or being in a crowded area doesn't bug me. But I totally get how it could. I will say this, after being around like crowds, like I get tunnel vision after a while just because like all the movement of people just makes me feel like dizzy, but not anxious. Darkness. Are you afraid of the dark? When I was a child, I know I was afraid of my basement. Like, I would not go in the basement with the lights off. It was like the scariest thing ever. Be like, I dare you to go down into the dark basement, cat. And I was like, no way. But now, darkness depends. Like, if it's somewhere that I know it's not afraid, it's not scary, but if it's like somewhere I don't know, it could be spoopy. Let's do it based on like somewhere that I don't know, like somewhere I've never been. I would say it's spoopy. Lola, fjart, fjart, fjart. Oh my god, all the fjarts for me. You shouldn't have. Hi Lola, thanks for the sub. Hi. 17 months. Holy bajoli. Shid and farts. Shit and fjarts. Pants shid. Death. The process of death, or just like being dead. Yeah, death does scare me. Like, it's hard to imagine just suddenly not existing, or the reasons that could cause that. It's pretty scary. Hello Lola, we're doing scary tier lists. Come discuss scary things with us. And yeah, I added some tiers here. We've got gross ew. That wasn't here originally. We put babies and bad breath. I think those are pretty gross things. Shitted and fjarted. Yes. Also, I am a clown vampire demon mage. I'm very scary. Deep water. I know this is one that scares a lot of people. It's pretty scary to think about in some regards, but I'd say overall it doesn't scare me, probably because like I'm trying to think of what situation I'd be in where I'd be like in deep water. I actually voluntarily swam in the dark in a bay connected to the ocean on like they drove us out. Do you drive a boat? They drove us out on a boat into the middle of this bay at night to see like bioluminescent algae. It was like a thing in Puerto Rico that I did a couple years ago, and it was completely dark, so you couldn't see shit, and you just dove off into this like really deep bay. Of course I had like snorkel gear on. It was a little, I wouldn't say it was scary. It was just kind of like, huh, this is a thing. It's completely dark and I'm in the middle of this really deep water. There could be sharks in here for all I know, but like, I'm just not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna look at the sparkly algae instead. Remember that only 30% of the ocean has been explored? Oh, yeah. That is a little scary that I think they say that the ocean, we know less about the ocean than we do about the moon, which is really crazy. That makes it sound more scary to me. I'm gonna put slightly scary. Whoever said crowds weren't scary, I'm a fight. Yeah, I don't know why, but I'm not that afraid of crowds for the most part. It depends on the situation, but generally speaking, I'm not. But I do get tunnel vision and like dizzy when there's a lot of people sometimes. Like after a while, I think it's just seeing all the motion around. Demons don't exist, bro. I mean, wait, I'm a mage from a magical world. They could exist. No, wait, I'm a demon. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm ruining the illusion here. I am a demon. I'm very scary. I like the idea that there's still stuff to explore and discover on Earth. I have thought about that before, like on land, like because I know the ocean is like very undiscovered and it's very mysterious to us still, but like, is there anywhere on Earth that a human has never like stepped foot on, or at least like within like a 100 or 200 foot like radius? Probably in like super remote areas, like on mountains and stuff. But like, say in like America or anywhere else that's really populated, is there anywhere that people don't really go? I don't know. Dentist. I'm weird, you guys. I like going to the dentist, and I'm gonna sound like a real smug asshole right now because I've never had a cavity in my life. And I'll let you know, it's not necessarily because I have really good dental hygiene. I think I've got okay dental hygiene. Like, I brush my teeth twice a day. I don't floss. I floss like once a month, maybe. But it's more of like a genetic thing. So I'm just like lucky to have good teeth. So don't like feel bad. But yeah, I've never had a cavity. And when I go to the dentist, it's like relaxing. I don't like when they like scale your teeth, which is where they're like using the really sharp tool and they like poke on your gums to like see how much gum loss you have. I think like they like scrape that thing onto your gums. That kind of hurts a little bit, but once they're like just doing the cleaning, like I'll like almost fall asleep. Like, it's so relaxing to me. My dentist is hot. Well, I guess you would be Jay chilling with your dentist if they're hot. I don't actually have a dentist now because since I moved, I just haven't gone to the dentist yet, so I don't know if my dentist is hot. I've never met them. Thalassophobia and agoraphobia go burr. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Lola. I didn't think about people who have like legit agoraphobia. Oh my god, I thought of spiders for some reason. I do want to say I'm sorry about the spider thing though. I didn't think about people who have arachnophobia, but agoraphobia. I know what agoraphobia is. Aicaterine. Oh my god. Yeah, my dad actually has agoraphobia, so I totally understand that. Like, he doesn't like going in big crowds and such either. So I definitely understand that being like a terrifying thing. But yeah, arachnophobia. I'm sorry for scaring people away from my server by putting a spider as my icon. I had to embrace the spiders. I've been fighting off black widows in my yard for like a couple weeks now, and it's terrifying, and people keep bringing up spiders in my server, so I just turned it into the spider cord. Spooky spiders. Dogs. What song is this? Sounds like old PlayStation music. I like it. Dogs, I'm not personally afraid of. I don't know. I like dogs, but there are some dogs that are definitely scary, and like I've seen dogs that definitely don't look like they're under control. Like, have you ever walked past somebody and they've got their dog and it's like a beefy looking dog and it'll just be like barking at you and lunging? I'm like, oh my god, if that person literally just accidentally lets go of their leash, I could be one of those people in the news that's like disfigured, and it's like it's a real bad thing. Sounds like some Silent Hill music. I like it. Yeah. It's already done. Dogs. I'd say overall, I'm just gonna keep them in J chillin'. I think overall dogs are cool. It's just like probably certain dogs that have like bad owners, or I don't know, like dogs that are scared can be aggressive. I don't know. I'd say in my case, I've never actually dealt with a terrifying dog, but I think some dogs can be terrifying. No, I'm Australian. A dingo ate my baby. You're the next pit bull target. No. I have actually had a random pit bull run up to me when I was a kid. But it was so friendly. It just started wagging its tail, and I was lucky that even as a young kid, I knew better than to like run or do sudden movements or be loud. I just like literally just froze and stood there, and I just said, nice dog, and I like turned the back of my hand a little for it to sniff me, and then it just started wagging its tail. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm just gonna walk home, because I was like away, like a few blocks away from my house. I'm like, I'm just gonna walk home slowly. The dog just followed me home, and I was like, oh my god, it wants to go into the house with me, this poor pupper. It was actually like so sweet. Mr. Worldwide. Mr. Worldwide. I don't know. He could be Pitbull. He could be scary. I don't know. Do you think he's afraid of going bald? That's one of the things on here. Driving. Funny enough, I do have a little bit of a driving fear. Like, I do drive, but like I mentioned this with the crowd thing earlier, like driving around pedestrians freaks me out a little bit because like people will just walk right in front of your car. Like they don't even look both ways. Like if you're in the parking lot, they just suddenly walk in front of you and that freaks me out. Or like people just like, some people are just really bad at driving and that scares me. I'm actually least anxious when I drive on the highway because like I love driving on the highway. You're just going straight. There's no intersections. There's no pedestrians being idiots. I'm fine on the highway, which is interesting because I've heard a lot of people are the other way around. Like highways like terrify them. But for me, like highways good, like busy city driving bad. I don't like I do not like driving downtown in super busy cities where there's like people walking everywhere and cars. You know, people just become jerks in big cities. I feel like they're just like lane changing all over the place. Like I don't like that. Not into that. Yeah, insurance fraud people, that terrifies me. Like people that will literally just like leap out onto your car to be like, you hit me. Driving fears are so valid, especially in a post-final destination world. Yeah, I will not be behind any kind of logging truck, that's for sure. I will, like, if I'm on the highway and I'm behind some kind of large truck that's carrying stuff and it's not in like a trailer, it's just like open, like what do they call it? Like an open bed semi-truck trailer, I don't know. If I see like that, I'm like that kind of thing going on, I'm changing lanes. I'm not going to be behind that. So another is really fit. What was that? Yoda? Yoda death? Oh my god. A Toyota? Thanks for that. Oh my god, that did scare me. I'm gonna put driving as slightly scary because depending on the situation, it does kind of give me panic, but I'd say overall, I'm fine with it. It's definitely not spooky, and it's definitely not no thank you because I do drive. It's tough because it's like depending on the situation, it could be panic, it could be slightly scary. I'm just gonna say slightly scary though because on average it's fine. Yoder. Oh my god, Yoder. Earthquakes, or in Japanese, asuquakes. Oh my god, ads. Ads. I'll make my next decision after the ads, but I will say that earthquakes are pretty big scary. I've seen some pretty scary footage of earthquakes. I used to not live somewhere that had earthquakes, but now that I'm on the West Coast, earthquakes are a thing. Blah, 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 blah. 1 second, 0 seconds. My community is back. No more ads. Oh my god, hello, welcome back, those of you that aren't subscribed. Hi, I haven't made a decision yet. Earthquakes. I slept through the East Coast earthquake. Wait, there's an earthquake on the East Coast? That can happen? There's earthquakes out there? I feel like in the Midwest they have earthquakes too, because there is actually a fault line. It's just there's never really big earthquakes. There was one that actually, fun fact, changed, like rerouted the Mississippi River. I think it was like in the 1800s, but it actually changed the direction of the Mississippi River and caused it to go backwards for a little bit, and then like it rerouted part of the Mississippi. So there was once a bad earthquake in the Midwest. That is a generally rare occurrence. Back in 2011? Oh my god. There was that weird one that was like all along the entire coast years ago. Oh my god, now I'm actually getting a little afraid of earthquakes. Yeah, and I live on the West Coast now. So earthquakes are definitely a thing. I've actually gotten a few alerts on my phone already about earthquakes, and it's crazy because the alert happens when the earthquake happens. I have not actually felt any of the earthquakes though, because they've either happened far enough away or they were like so minor that most people didn't feel them. Like some people where I live would like write on like online or whatever that they felt it, but I've still never felt one. But there could be one. They do say that like California is overdue for like the big one, and that sounds absolutely terrifying to go through. And I'm sure if the big one happens, which it will, there'll be a lot of destruction, and that sounds terrifying. So I hope I'm not in an area that gets hit really badly by the earthquake when it happens. So if an earthquake were to happen, let's pretend it's like a really big like earthquake that I can actually feel. I would say that, I don't know, like the average one is probably a slightly scary, but let's pretend it's like a really big one. It's going to be a panic situation. If the whole house is shaking, shit's falling, and things are breaking, like, no thank you. That sounds terrifying. It's not like you can hide from an earthquake. Oh, Jesus, that was an assquake. Oh my God. Got your big one right here. That was a 7.0 on the Richter scale. On the Fjart scale. I just remember being confused if there was an actual shaking or I just stood up too fast. I woke up afterwards thinking, wait, the fart I let out of my sleep wasn't that strong. Oh my God, you guys. There was apparently a tiny earthquake in the Midwest when I was a kid, and it shook the house like a little bit, like barely, but I apparently walk out to my parents, and I was like, in my sleep, I was like, was that a train? And they're like, no, that was an earthquake. Go to bed. And I literally just walked back to bed and like laid back down and fell asleep. I mean, I was asleep. I never woke up. It wasn't until like in the next morning I was kind of groggy, and I was like, did I get up for some reason last night? And my parents were just like laughing. They're just like, yeah, you got up during the earthquake and asked us if a train went by the house. And I was like, wait, there was an earthquake? I got up? What? I haven't woken up still. Oh my God. Earthquakes? VTubers? Elon Musk? Hello? I'm so confused. There's a fear for you. You shit in your pants in public because lack of a toilet. Oh God. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I hate going into big cities because like finding a bathroom can sometimes be like really hard, because like you go into places and they're like, no, you got to be a customer to use our bathroom. And I'm like, well, I don't really feel like buying something here. Or then you go into like a public bathroom, like in a train station. And it's like, I'm gonna nope the fuck out of here because it looks absolutely disgusting, and like some kind of really horrible human being did some really horrible business in here, and no thank you. So yeah, like that is a legit fear. Yeah, I think the place that I've come to a conclusion generally tends to, oddly enough, have good bathrooms and is reliable. It's just for you guys to know. You're out and about, you're traveling, you need a reliable bathroom, go to McDonald's. Generally speaking, I'm sure McDonald's bathrooms can be nasty. Someone probably does blow those bathrooms up on occasion, but generally when I go to McDonald's, I'm like, for one, they're not going to ask me to pay for something. Like, they don't give a shit if you walk in there and use their bathroom. They don't care. And then usually they're clean. So I'm just like, where's the McDonald's? I need to go to the bathroom. I'm rarely in a big city, so recently when I went, I got to experience restaurant bathrooms having a code lock that you need a receipt with a code for. Yeah, they like, you go up to them and they have like the pin pad or like a lock, and it's really weird because sometimes there'll be a code and you'll have to ask them, and that's awkward. Or they hand you like a key on like, well, that was a loud car. They hand you a key on like a giant piece of wood or something. Have you guys seen that before? Where they like hand you a key on some kind of like giant piece of wood so that you can't just like steal the key, I guess, because who's gonna like steal this giant plank of wood attached to a key? But the funniest one that I saw was when I went to Colorado. I went to the bathroom. It was like in the mountains, kind of. It was like a ski town or something. They literally had a whole entire adult-sized ski attached to the key. And they're like, I was like, hey, can I use the bathroom? And they're like, yeah, you have to go grab one of the skis over there, and the key's attached to it. And I just thought, oh, maybe it's just like stuck on us like a ski and you take it off. And I looked and it's like the ski was literally a keychain attached to the key, and that was really strange trying to unlock the bathroom while walking around with this single ski. And to make matters worse, the bathrooms were like outside in public. Like obviously the toilet wasn't public, but it was in a separate building. So you go out there and people like tourists and people are like just looking at you carrying around this single ski with a key attached. It was really weird. McDonald's with a clean toilet, not where I am. Oh, you got the bad McDonald's. They take all the filth from their bathrooms and put it into their shake machine. Is that how it breaks? Is that why the ice cream machine is always broken? It's got some doo-doo gunking it up. Yeah, I think it's so some dumbass doesn't pocket and forget about it. Yeah, that's actually probably more legit. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna actually try to like steal a bathroom key. But yeah, you can't pocket a ski. I've always had a friend who worked at Starbucks, so if I was ever out back in the day, I'd go to theirs to use the bathroom and then maybe buy a cake pop after. Ooh, you know what? I don't know if I've ever had a cake pop before. That's very unusual in this day and age. I should go to Starbucks and be like, gotta use your bathroom now. Can I get a cake pop? Environmental change. I feel like that's kind of a panic situation based on a lot of the stuff I've seen in the news, and I honestly just try to not read news about climate change because it does give me anxiety, but there's also nothing I personally, as a singular person, can do about it. Like, a lot of people say things like, oh, well, make sure you recycle or make sure you drive an electric car or whatever, but it's like such a big problem that honestly goes way beyond a single person, so try not to think about it. You can make one easy, to be honest. Yeah, I've seen like, don't they have like cake pop molds or something? Is it like icing and then like a ball of cake basically, and then you got the little lollipop stick? Eyes. This one's for Zengar. Zengar do be scooping out eyeballs, I hear. Because you're afraid of eyeballs, Zengar? Why is eyes on here? Like, is it like Halloween bucket of eyeballs? Is that what we're talking about? Or is it like eyes that are literally still just like inside of a being's skull? Because that's not scary. I'm Jay chilling with the eyeballs. Lily is just spreading lies. You know what, Zengar? You're probably right. Lily do be spreading lies about things like frogs doing things like frog facts. All her frog facts that she's told are just totally lies. I'm sorry, Lily, don't hate me. Don't hate me. Just like eyes always staring at you. Eyes don't bug me. I don't, unless it was like literally taken out of someone's skull and you just see like a gross eyeball laying there. I don't know. I thought about stabbing Duke in the eyes once. Not even scooping them. Fans. This is really weird. Why is fans on here? I'm literally chilling with the fan. Is it like a fear of getting chopped up by a fan? I don't know. I never actually talked about scooping. Lily is a liar. Ayo, twit longer. Giant industrial fans. I mean, this is just like a picture of a fan you'd find at home, so I'm gonna put it on Jay Chillin'. But yeah, those industrial fans are kind of scary. I'd say ceiling fans kind of scare me. Is it just me, or has anybody like laid in bed and their ceiling fan is going really fast and they just think, what if that thing just fell and it like chopped my head off? And I literally Googled that the other night because my fan was going really fast and it was like kind of shaking a little bit. And I was like, can you die? Typing, can you die if a fan falls off the ceiling? And apparently there was a Mythbusters episode where they put a dummy up like into the ceiling, like threw it up there and let the fan hit it, and apparently the fan blade just broke and the dummy was fine. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm still scared of them though. fan falling out of the ceiling and chopping you up in bed. Yeah, exactly. That is scary. I think there's a myth about dying due to having fans in your room at night. Oh yeah, not much of a Western thing. I have heard about that. Is that an Asian culture thing? I feel like I've read about that. Like running fans at night in your bedroom is a big no-no, and I don't remember why. Yeah. If it lands on your head, you're boned. Yeah, that was funny that got auto-modded. It's Japanese. Oh, what? I kind of want to know what the deal is with that. Like, is it because the air gets too cold? Like, I can't. Same with running the AC in your room while you sleep. Oh my god, in Japan? Japan gets really hot and humid. Oh my god, I hope that there's not like Japanese people out there dying of like heat stroke because they're afraid of this fan myth thing. And because like it'll get to be like 100 degrees with humidity during the summer there. That like, oh, fans or heat stroke, because it can cause colds. Okay, but if we're to believe anime though, like everything causes colds. Like standing outside when it's wintertime for like 20 seconds will get you sick. So yeah, it's weird because it seems like it's so hot over there and there's no central AC. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think no AC while you're trying to sleep in Japan sounds really awful. Cat, a US president died of a cold. Wait, what? What? Nani? Fire. Fire? I'm not afraid of fire. Why would I be afraid of fire? Well, now that I'm on the West Coast, I should also be afraid of fire. Because, fires are a thing out here, apparently. Oh my god. This clown nose. I forgot I was wearing the clown nose. That's so funny. Go away, fire. Ah! Let's see. Fire. Fire! I feel like my model is having a stroke. I don't know why. It's like so every now and then on stream, my model just gets like really jittery. No, I'm gonna make it go bye-bye for a minute. Sorry. Wow, magic. I'm gonna restart that. Yeah, fire. Fire, fire, fire. Fire would make me panic. Like if my house is on fire, there's like a wildfire near me. Yeah, that is pretty scary. I think out of control fire equals bad. Very bad. Oh, I'm back, but I'm not moving. Doop, doop. Maybe this worked. Maybe it didn't. We'll see. I look a lot less jittery now. I think I think VTube Studio was just like freaking out. Your stream got delayed with VTube Studio opening? Oh my god, my poor computer! It probably made OBS kind of freak out a little bit too. William Henry Harrison was president for a month because he got a cold that turned into pneumonia and he died? What? The motherfucker too weak to be my president, Zengar! Oh no, I meant I'm usually delayed on Twitch. Oh, and then VTube Studio, dang, VTube Studio made it worse. Fish. Some of these things just really make me laugh. Fish. Fish are so spooky, you guys. I have pet fish. That'd be really awful if I was afraid of them. Flying. Jay chilling with the flying. It'd be really awful if I was scared of flying now because I'm gonna have to fly home to visit family and that wouldn't be fun if I was afraid of it. Flying is a legit fear, but just remember you're way less likely to die in a plane crash than a car, like immensely way less likely. And turbulence is almost never the cause of planes crashing. Like, so when I am in a plane and it's got turbulence, I just treat it like it's like a roller coaster ride. Like, okay, this is fun. It's better than just the plane going straight and being boring the whole time, right? See, that's glass half full right there. Piranhas are leeches. Leeches aren't fish. Also, the 12th president ate cherries with milk, got sick, and what? And died? Cherries and milk? What? So, how? What? I am so confused as to how that would cause somebody to die. Flying is valid. Yeah, no, like, I totally understand flying fears. I would say I'm probably weird to not have fears of flying. I definitely have some fears that are weird. Like, I would say driving, honestly, is a mix between slightly scary and panic, and most people are just fine with driving. Like, they don't even think about driving while driving. And I can absolutely be terrified by it on occasion. But like flying doesn't bug me. And I think it probably stems from like having some pilots in my family. Like none of them is like a commercial air pilot. But there are people in my family who fly, and so that might be part of it. I don't know. I think when I first started flying, I was afraid of it, but then I looked up like all the statistics about flying, and I was like, you know, I'm more scared to get in my car now. Now I'm making everybody afraid of driving. Also, the day the music died, Buddy Holly, Richie Valens, and someone else died in a plane crash. Yeah, John Denver died in a plane crash. Didn't did Left Eye die from a plane crash? Like from TLC? She died in a plane crash, right? Or was that Aaliyah died in a plane crash? Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like a lot of celebrities have died in planes. Left Eye died in a car crash. Okay, I knew it was some kind of crash. I couldn't remember if it was car or if it was plane. Yeah, why does so many celebrities... I guess it's because it's highly, like, publicized. Yeah, Kobe Bryant, he died in a helicopter crash. I was just thinking of that. I was about to bring that up. Like, that's not a plane, but he died in a helicopter. I feel like they fly more in general, though, so they roll the dice more often. Exactly. I feel like celebrities probably fly almost every day if they've got a lot going on, maybe even multiple times a day, and probably the average celebrity flies at least... I mean, depending on if they're like still actively working a lot, maybe once or twice a week. So that's way more than the average person. So of course you're going to increase your risk. And a lot of them also probably like fly internationally. So that means you're also in the air a lot longer. I completely forgot he was dead. Yeah, that was like, how many years ago was that? Like 3 years ago? Please tell me it was like recent, because if somebody says it was like 5 years ago, I'm gonna feel like really old. Yeah, that was really sad because it wasn't just like him, it was like him and his daughter, right? And some other people. Germs. I'll say germs are slightly scary. I don't like germs. I wouldn't say they're... Let's put them under gross. They're gross. Germs are gross. Ghosts. I don't believe in ghosts. I'll just chill with the ghosts. Going bald. Well, as a woman who has family members who have not gone bald, because women do go bald. There is women pattern baldness, whatever. But like, I don't think it's like a super common thing, so I don't have to worry about that. But like, I feel like that would probably be a fear for a lot of guys. I totally get that. I'll say, like, just the thought of suddenly waking up bald sounds really scary, so let's just put that... I don't personally have, like, a giant fear of it, but I wouldn't be just, like, chilling with going bald, so let's just put it under slightly scary. It could be scary. Growing old. I used to be really afraid of growing old, but then, like, I just try to, like, glass half full and just think, you know, I'm gonna be, like, at least I hope, I'm going to be, like, the cool old lady who like isn't an asshole. I'm chilling with all the homies. I'm the lady who's gonna like bake people cookies and give them out. I'm gonna be an old lady who likes anime, because like honestly, if I haven't stopped liking nerd shit at this point in my life, like I'm probably gonna like it when I'm an ancient lady. So what am I talking about? I am an elf. I'm 1,000 years old. That is not old. Don't you at me. I am not old. That's old for you guys. I'll say it's slightly scary, like as you're closer to death, you're also probably going to have like ailments that kind of suck by the time you're really old. And you're just gonna be like achy. And honestly, society doesn't really value old people, so that sucks. I don't know. It's like either a no thank you or a scary, but I'm trying to think of it positively, so I'm gonna put it under just it's a scary thing, like slightly. I don't like growing old. Yeah, I don't either. Growing old and watching everyone you love die. Okay. You got me there. You got me there. That does sound pretty. That part turns it into like a big no thank you. Like I don't I would say it's almost like it'd be up here if it was just for that, but I'm trying to like glass half full and put it under no thank you because I want to be the cool old lady. But yeah, people dying around you does sound pretty awful. I value old people, but conditionally much like most else. Oh, Zengar, you're treating everybody with equality. I love it. Heights. This one I have to actually like really think about. Heights. Am I afraid of heights? I'd say it's probably a no thank you. I think like being in a plane doesn't bug me because I feel pretty safe in a plane, and being in a skyscraper would probably it does make me like slightly nervous. But if you're just gonna be like, yeah, now you're in the skyscraper, but go out on the balcony and look down, then that's like panic level, at least. Like, yeah, that sounds awful. Heights, that's a big no thank you, especially after playing in VR. Oh my god. Yeah, like they have those VR things where it's like you are on a skyscraper, you're like on a tightrope on a skyscraper. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm gonna put it as panic. I think I ziplined once. That was okay. I definitely screamed the loudest I'd ever screamed. I mean, I tend to trust in being safe because like otherwise like a zipline company wouldn't be open if people just repeatedly like died. So like the rational side keeps me from being too afraid, but did scare me. I also had never gone on a roller coaster until I was an adult. And I think heights might have been stopping me from that. It was like a combination of heights and just like being afraid of like being the one person that gets ejected from the roller coaster. But like I was like, why would you be afraid of that but not afraid of airplanes? They're both rare. Just do it. Blah, no, to the next fear, burn it. Oh no. The holes. Like the guy who approved skyscraper windows were safe to interns by running and slamming into no, and then it turned out he was right. Wait, oh no. Yeah, no. I would not do that. I don't care if the glass was like 6 inches thick or something. Like, no, I would not do that. Absolutely not. No. Like they have those things. Oh, hydrate. Yeah, I definitely need that. Thank you. Schlorp. Like they have those things like I think they have it in like Chicago, they have it in Las Vegas where you can like go out onto a glass platform on a skyscraper and look down. Like, would I do it? Yeah, maybe if I was like with friends, but ultimately I'm not about to just go up there by myself and be like, yeah, that sounds like my idea of fun, looking down at death, staring it in the eyes. But then the airplane rationality hits me and I'm like, well, people don't die up here, so it's probably safe, but it's still scary. It's scary. Hi, Nelly. Oh my gosh. Hello. Welcome. I am a vampire clown demon. I'm absolutely terrifying. I'm like the most VTuber right now because I'm like an amalgamation of like so many different things. I'm terrifying. And we're doing spooky phobia list things, tier lists, and this is the first tier list I've done on stream so far, and it's taking a while, but like tier lists always take me forever. Hi Nelly, how are you? Hello, hello. Oh, rats are on here. That reminds me, I still have this tier list, animals that I could kill with my bare hands. I pulled that up because I saw it on the front page of Tier Maker the other night and was telling people about how like maybe I should do this as a joke, but that could get really messed up really fast. And my eyes did notice that there's a possum on here, and it made me really feel bad, like thinking about like beating up Nelly. Like, where's the possum? I swear to God, there's a possum on here, right? Am I just... Oh, look at this guy. He's so sad. I don't know if I'm gonna do this tier list. I don't think I could do this tier list. It'd make me cry. Oh, there he is. There he is. Yeah, I saw that earlier and I was like, oh no, I don't want to think about beating up a possum. Holes. We've got holes here. What is it called? Trypopophobia? Is that like the fear of lots of holes? Trying to prove they're safe by plummeting himself down a cliff with it. Ugh. Or that hotel with the pool like 20 stories up with the clear bottom. What? What? That's a thing? Clear bottom pool, 20 stories? No, 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 no. No, thank you. Nope. I need to do a girl boss, baby girl, girl failure tier list. What would that even entail? Just be funny and you'll be fine. No! Can't think about Nelly catching hands so hard since she invented a possum. No, 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 no. Trypopophobia, yeah. Yeah, you can swim out and see straight down. Ugh. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Holes. Trypopophobia, like... Oh my god, I almost opened a tab and looked up trypopophobia to like look at it and see if it scared me, and I was like, no, that'd be really bad and messed up, and like I would not do that to you guys. I think it's gross. I'm gonna put it as gross. I think trypopophobia is gross. It is unsettling, it's gross. I don't like it. I don't like staring at it. It makes me feel icky, but it's not like nope, nope, nope panic level. It's just like, okay, that's gives me the heebie-jeebies because it looks icky. I just know the girl boss, baby girl, girl failure chart made a lot of memes. Oh, the Niji members did that? Oh. Think wriggling lotus pods. Yeah, the lotus pods are like a really famous example of trypopophobia. I think it's really gross when you can see the seeds inside. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. I don't want to gross anyone out. It's gross to think about. Horses! How scary are horses? Was it Christopher Walken that got thrown off a horse, right? And he's paralyzed because of it? That's kind of fucked up. It's kind of scary. I'm not afraid of horses for the most part. I'd say they're slightly scary because they're capable of fucking you up. But, I mean, I've ridden on horses before. Like, a year ago, I purposely went out and rode a horse. It can be fun, but there's always this like little shadow of doubt of like, what if this horse just decides to get freaked out and like throw me off of it, or what if it tramples me? Like, that's a little scary. I'm gonna put it under slightly scary. Are those really gross YouTube thumbnails of acne? Okay, I've got a confession to make. I'm one of those weird people who watches like Dr. Pimple Popper and watches them like extract acne and shit. Or like the earwax, when they take the earwax out of like the ear canal. Like I sometimes watch those videos. It's like the monkey brain in me. The monkey brain is like, oh, look at that. That must feel so much better. That must be such a relief. Look at how nice it is now. Oh my god, me too. Yeah, I feel so gross, but like I haven't done it in a while, but I was like looking on YouTube like, oh my god, I need to find like the biggest, grossest earwax plug and see them remove it. Like, that's gotta feel so good. Like, now they can hear, like, they must be like hearing in 4K. They can hear colors after that thing was removed. Like, it just seems like, I've actually heard it feels bad. Like, it kind of hurts to get the earwax removed, but it just looks like it feels good. On May 27th, 1995, Reeve broke his neck when he was thrown from a horse during an equestrian competition in Culpeper, Virginia. The injury paralyzed him from... Oh, yeah, it was him. The injury paralyzed him from the shoulders down, and he used a wheelchair and ventilator for the rest of his life. Wait, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, it's like really messed up. So horses kind of scare me like a little bit. Lotus pods are gross. So gross, yet satisfying. Like so slimy, but satisfying. Is that like Lion King? I beg you, don't look up lotus boob. Oh my god. Yeah, people on the internet love to Photoshop like lotus pod holes onto all sorts of things, and it's very disturbing. Well, now I have to. That's just Humans 101. Yeah, a horse took down Superman. That was his kryptonite. Let's see, hospitals, hospitals. I did clinicals in a hospital for a long time, so I'd say they're slightly scary because there can be some really messed up patients in there and some bad icky illnesses, so... Or you could say they're gross, but considering some people are in the hospital for like not gross things, I'm just gonna put it under... I don't know, like part of me is also like, unless I work there, I definitely wouldn't want to be in a hospital. There's definitely some bad shit in hospitals. So I put it under slightly scary. Houses? Okay, somebody explain this to me. Why are houses scary? Like, it doesn't say haunted houses. It doesn't say like decrepit houses or like whatever. It doesn't say hoarders houses. It's just houses, period. Hospitals are scary. Some people walk in and never walk out again. Yeah. I'd say for me specifically, like as I am right now, they're slightly scary, but they definitely could be like on a nope level because I've seen some bad shit at the hospital. Just gonna leave it under. No. I'm gonna put under no thank you. Like thinking about it again, like I don't want to go in a hospital because there's a lot of gross or bad things in there. People dying, sad stuff. Just no thank you. Houses, mortgage payments. Oh my god, mortgage. Yeah, that could be scary, having to pay off a house. I didn't think about that. I've never owned a house. I'm a renter, so I mean rent is pretty scary too, but yeah, the cost, the housing crisis or haunted houses. Yeah, the housing crisis is really bad, especially like out in the West Coast. Like it's pretty bad. Pretty scary bad. Prices. Yeah, what Winchester House? What's that? Houses, well, it just says houses. It doesn't say paying for houses, so I'm not gonna put it under scary. If it was like the cost of houses, I'd definitely put it as like, no, thank you. Hurricanes. I've never dealt with a hurricane in my life. Have I? No, I've been to Florida, but I don't think I've ever gone during hurricane season, and I don't think I would ever live in the South or the Southeast because hurricanes are really bad. I don't like hurricanes. I'd say no thank you. I don't want hurricanes, like flooding, all that stuff. Nah, we'll pass on that. Immortality, number 52 or number 15, immortality. It's the last thing you want in your Burger King burger. Immortality does actually kind of scare me. I'm gonna put it under no thank you because, like, here's the thing. Immortality, it could be cool for a little while, like thinking, oh, you get to like live forever. But like, I feel like after a while it'd get really tiresome and like, I don't know. But also, I guess what scares me about immortality is you guys and me wouldn't be the immortals. It'd be like all the rich people. Like, that's how it would go. So all the rich people would get to live forever and then we get to suffer. So I really don't want immortality to become a thing. hate it when my burger is immortal. Yeah, it's when the cow won't die and they decide to make it into a burger anyway. Sarah Winchester married into the gun-making family, and then slowly everybody in the family died, and a psychic told her to build her home in a really bizarre way to appease the ghosts of her family and the ghosts of people who died of the guns the Winchesters made. Oh, like a super spooky haunted mansion, like a whole mansion that's haunted. Sounds cool and scary. I'd visit it. That sounds pretty cool. Gom! Hello, Gom! Hi! Welcome. I'm a demon vampire mage. Clown mage. I'm so scary. Hurricanes are scary, but when you live where they happen every year, they're mostly an inconvenience. Yeah, that's really the main reason it's a no thank you for me, because like I know bad things can happen, floods happen, it sounds awful, but like I've got family who lives in Florida and family who's in Louisiana, and they post about it sometimes online, and it just sounds annoying. Like, oh, we've got another hurricane, we've got to go board up our windows again, we gotta go get our groceries and hide inside of our house for a few days. And I'm just like, okay, so on like in the best situation, it's an inconvenience, it's annoying, you have to board up your windows, you have to stay in your house. Like in the worst situation, it's like, oh shit, my whole house is flooded and I'm homeless now, this sucks. So like, yeah, no thank you. I'd rather not. Vamp mage, yes, I'm a vampire mage, look at my wings. The only way I can make the wings like close is if I do this really weird like face. It's like I think it's based on mouth movement. So if I do like a frowny face, or like I feel like it's like puckering my lips, then they close. La. Hurricane parties are fun. Is that a thing? I've literally danced in the middle of a hurricane. That's how often they happen where I am, that I can take it so lightly. I feel like it just seems like you see this ominous looming hurricane coming, and then it hits and it's like lots of rain and scary, and then like the eye of the hurricane sounds so weird, like oh, it's over with, right? It's sunny again, it's nice, and then it's like, psych. Don't get lulled into a false sense of security. Imperfection. What are you talking about? I'm perfect. So imperfection is absolutely terrifying. I'm fine with imperfection. If anything, perfection kind of scares me. Because I don't think many things are perfect. So if you're afraid of imperfection, like I understand some people definitely are afraid of imperfection, but for me it sounds like an exhausting way to live. Kat, if you ever find yourself invited to a hurricane party, go. I would definitely go. For sure. It's comforting to be with friends or family, and party shenanigans can happen. That makes sense as to why like a hurricane party would be a thing. Like you're all trapped inside, you can't go out, you might as well do something fun to take your mind off like the doom and gloom of the hurricane. So it sounds honestly kind of like the perfect time to have a party like that. Yeah, you get drunk enough you forget there's a hurricane at all. That's one way to deal with the fear of the hurricane. I'm here for it. But here on the like West Coast, we just have fires, and I would say like it's probably generally not recommended to like get drunk during a wildfire that's approaching your house. Or like an earthquake. Is that the earth shaking, or have I just had too many? Infinity. What do they mean by infinity? I'm kind of confused. Like, if you think about it, I mean, I guess you could think about like in space, like there's an infinite amount of galaxy, at least to our comprehension, like an infinite amount of space. That's a little terrifying. And time is infinite, at least to how we understand. So that's a little bit like weird and just hard to grasp as a human being, but I don't know if it's scary. Yeah, being scared of endless space. I guess I'll put it as slightly scary because I don't know if you guys have ever like looked up at the night sky and then just realized like how infinitesimally like vast space is and how small we are. Like, have you ever just looked up and been like, holy shit, like I'm just this little bean, this little grain of sand, and then the cosmos is out there and like it goes on forever and I'm just this little guy. Or being afraid of numbers, they never stop. Holy shit. I've never thought about how numbers don't stop. I mean, I guess in like algebra, they talk about like infinity and whatever a little bit, but oh, I hate math. I hate numbers. I don't want to think of endless numbers. Cat, I've had those same feels as a kid and it makes me panic. Good to know someone else feels the same. Oh my God, why is my model still freaking out? It keeps on doing this. Okay, I just have to like close out of VTube Studio every now and then. Sorry, I'm just gonna do a little disappearing act here and there. I haven't used VTube Studio in a while, so it's like freaking out. It's probably because I've got wings and a clown nose and horns, and it's just like, this is too much. This is too much. Okay. Yeah, now we're smooth McGroove now. Okay. Okay. Existentialism. Yeah. The first time I thought about existentialism, like I was 14 and it freaked me out for like a day straight. Like I could not sleep. Like I think I thought about like, what if, I think I had like one of those weird thoughts about like, what if life is a simulation and like a simulation and we're just like, it's like a video game and someone else is just like controlling us like pawns. It was terrifying, but I was like, I was 14, okay? Don't judge me. I thought I was The Sims. Kind of like living in the Pacific Northwest now and not having to worry about hurricanes or tornadoes, right? So my family was so worried for me when I moved out to the West Coast because they're like, hurricanes, wildfires, and, or not hurricanes, earthquakes and fires. And I'm just like, the area that I live in is actually not massively earthquake prone. Like we definitely get earthquakes, but it's not like I live on like right on top of the San Andreas Fault or something. And as far as like wildfires go, it's like, yeah, those really fucking suck, but generally like you can at least see them coming and you have a chance to escape, and ultimately not many people die of wildfires. Like I looked it up and it's like a couple people a year die of wildfires, whereas like hundreds of people a year die from tornadoes. And you cannot run from a tornado. You can't outrun a tornado. You just have to like sit there and hide from it and hope that it's not like gonna murder you and be like really bad and take your house away. I don't know, make you into Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. Like, yeah. So I'll take wildfires and earthquakes over or hurricanes or tornadoes, honestly, any day. Blah, blah, blah. Oh no, existentialism. I'm trying to catch up. I feel like I'm reading chat out of order. I do this all the time. I can't remember the last time I could actually see stars. Oh, got all that light pollution. I saw the Milky Way recently because I went camping and it was like in a really secluded kind of area. It was really cool seeing the Milky Way. Because I think like growing up, I lived somewhere that had a fair amount of light pollution. So I've never really seen that before. I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, literally mortality fear and infinity fear. Cat doing a cappella now, was I? Oh, I'm sorry for your ears. Imagine being trapped in the infinite vastness of space and you cannot die, so your mind just literally shuts down out of horror. Yeah, exactly. Cat, same, we have wildfires, but I don't think we really get many earthquakes at all. Yeah, like I said earlier, we've gotten like earthquake warnings, but it's for like earthquakes that are not super close or not super bad, so I've never actually felt one. Like they could happen, it's just not like super common. But I'm more afraid of like wildfires because it's like, even if the wildfires don't get to your house or where you live, like you have to deal with like breathing in all that smoke for like weeks on end. So that could be bad. But I've had a lot of close calls with tornadoes in my life. There's been a few times where tornadoes have actually like legitimately almost hit my house. So yeah, I'll take the chance of wildfire over tornadoes. Definitely. Injury. What kind of injury? I'm just gonna put no thank you. I don't think injury sounds. No, let's put it as panic. But like, what if it's just like a paper cut? That's technically an injury, and I'm not gonna panic over a paper cut. But this guy has like his arm in a sling, so I'm gonna assume it's like breaking a bone. I've never broken a bone. I've only broken my ligament. So yeah, I'd say bone breaking is worthy of panic for sure. Ooh, stretch. I need that. So I said a smooth McGroove. I meant. Oh yeah. Smooth McGroove. Great music. Insects. Oh, they have butterflies separately from insects. That looks like a stink bug. I don't like stink bugs. I'd say insects don't actually scare me. I like in my yard we literally have praying mantises all over the place. Like I've found like 7 of them this year, and I'll literally just like scoop them up and hold them. And they're just chill little dudes. I like them. I like I'd say most insects don't bother me. I'm sure there's some that are pretty gross and scary because they're like, I don't know, are there poisonous insects? Probably if you like eat them, right? Scorpions and spiders are not insects, so you can't include them. Ritsu, hello. How are you? How's it going? It's nice to see you here. I hate bugs, but I love Matara-kan. Oh, Matara's so cute. I love her design. I'm so happy for her. I used to be very afraid of butterflies and moths. Oh my god, I was literally asking earlier in stream for like somebody to explain butterflies. Like, I think Lola, you said you used to be afraid of butterflies a little bit, but like, I just can't comprehend being afraid of butterflies. But like 2 people in here have mentioned being slightly afraid of them or whatever, so it must be a thing. Centipedes of some kinds can kill you. Oh, those are insects. Wait, no, centipedes aren't insects, are they? I thought you had to, like, I thought they had to have like 6 legs to technically be an insect. But then what are they? What are centipedes? Spiders become insects if their legs fall. That's how it works. Oh my god. I'm doing good. I hope you're having a wonderful day, Kat. I am! I'm having a great day. It's so fun to be back to streaming a little bit. Going over these spooky things with a bunch of cool homies. Heck yeah. Roach Mama 5 ever. Oh, roaches. I wouldn't be Jay chillin' with a roach. So, yeah, roaches, like if we're talking about roaches are definitely like gross. Maybe even just straight up to nope. I do not like roaches. I can't with roaches. No. Unless it's Matara, but like other roaches, no. Somebody mentioned not liking butterflies. I can't remember who. Arthropods? I feel like that's more of a Nelly question. Yeah, Nelly, answer. I lived in Panama as a small child, and my dad would pick up giant moths and chase me with them and tell me they could lay eggs under my skin. Okay, that's definitely a legit cause for fear. Like, I could understand being terrified of butterflies and moths if that happened to me. Oh, I didn't know that. It means mother cockroach in Russian. Aww. Gokuburi. I know roach in Japanese for some reason. Gokuburi. It's fun to say. Centipedes are insects. 6 legs is for true bugs like stink bugs and assassin bugs. Oh, I'm learning. I feel like I probably learned this in like 1st grade or something, but I've definitely forgotten. But now I know. Isolation. It depends on like, okay, so during COVID, I feel like isolation was fine. Like I was fine with the isolation in COVID, but it's not like I was like completely alone. If I lived completely alone at the time, it might have been a little bit more scary, but like, I guess I feel like because COVID was going on, I knew I didn't have to go to my horrible job in person at the time. So I was like, okay, this is fine. Give me the isolation over going into a real job or real job. Fuck real jobs. Retail job any day. Like, so that was fine. But if we're talking about like isolation forever, like in prison when they throw you into like some total isolation chamber, like that sounds absolutely horrifying. So I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna lurk for a while. Cat, love you. Oh, bye, Yuritsu. Have a good lurk. I thrived during quarantine. Honestly, same. I'm somebody who can entertain themselves just fine without like having to have a lot of people around. Like I definitely missed my friends and family, and I missed like birthday parties. We couldn't have birthday party get-togethers. We couldn't hang out. That all sucked. But it's not like I noticed some people and some friends were like absolutely miserable, and like it was like a month into quarantine and they're like, oh my god, I can't wait for this to be over with. And I'm like, oh, not me. I'm good. This is gonna happen for a whole nother year for all I care. But I'm gonna say that we're talking about isolation like you're alone forever or for a very long time, like completely alone, like you can't even talk to people online or something, like being like absolutely completely alone. I'm an introvert. I can deal with being like I can deal with being alone, entertain myself, but I still want to like be able to see my friends sometimes and at least like talk to people online. If that was all stripped away, that wouldn't be good. It was like 10 months in before not being able to go out started to get to me, but before that was basically my usual lifestyle. For me, it was like a big vacation, and I felt so bad because like people are obviously like suffering, and there's people who are extroverts who are suffering too. Of course, COVID is bad. And here I was just like, I mean, this is fine. This can keep happening. Loud noises. I'm putting that under panic. Loud noises legit scare me so much. Like sudden loud noises will make me scream probably 98% of the time or more. That's why sometimes your guys' blurps and such, the sound effects, they get to me. But like, yeah, loud noises in person especially, like I just jump out of my shoes. Well, actually, that's true. Centipedes aren't technically taxonomically insects, but they're very closely related and are studied by entomologists, insect scientists, when studied. So what are they? I'm confused. Who did that? Lola, oh my god. My dumbass. I'm sitting here like a minute ago after saying like those blurps scare me. I'm like, somebody's gonna use a blurp and it's not gonna scare me, and then like it scared me. I'm not necessarily extroverted, but I can get depressed easily if I don't have friends around after a bit. Yeah, like if I just have like zero access to being able to like talk to friends at all, I definitely got depressed. But I feel like during COVID, my friends did a pretty good job of like finding ways to hang out through the internet. So that's probably a big part of why I was okay with it. Like if it weren't for that, I would have probably been a lot worse off for sure. Arthropods is a catch-all for bugs and bug-type critters. Oh, you know what is really scary? Bug-wise, though? Roaches. I don't like roaches, but bed bugs. Bed bugs are another nope category. No. I've heard about the horrors of bed bugs. No. If I even see a picture of a bed bug, I'm like, oh my god, no. No. The only thing about being isolated that scares me is that none of my IRL or online friends would know if I died. Oh, that is a very scary thought. Yeah, that would make isolation that much worse. Like, oh my god, how would people know? Would they even know? Bedbugs are nasty little dudes. They really are. Oh my god, I don't want to get into bedbugs. Bedbugs scare me. I'm so scared of the bedbug epidemic. Love. Oh, love scares people, huh? Is it like people afraid of commitment or something? Or afraid of falling in love with a bad person? If I disappear for a really long time, then assume I'm dead, please. Oh my god, Lola, no, I wouldn't just assume it. I'd be like, well, I guess if I were to message you and you didn't respond. Don't make me panic, Lola. Don't make me panic. Oh my god. I don't want to assume anything like that. Please no. Please no. Love. Yeah, love apparently is scary for some people. I love all of you. I hope you guys aren't afraid of me now. Marriage. Mariage. I mean, depending on what the deal is with marriage, like, I feel like, what do they call that? Arranged marriage? Arranged marriage could probably be scary. But if like both parties really, really love each other and they want to get married, like, I don't see what's wrong with that. Like, personally for me, that's fine. But I guess some people probably would say it's like, no thank you or something. Love. Take back your love quick. Oh no. Imagine falling in love with someone and they're absolutely heavenly and it turns out they're secretless serial killer. Oh my god. Yeah, that sounds awful. Can you imagine? Like, I've read about some of these serial killers and like their wives had no clue that it was going on. Like, that their husband was just like going out and killing people. Like, he would just be like, I gotta go to my night job, honey. See you later. Bye. And like, she didn't know until like it like was found out by the public. I think that's happened multiple times. It's not why I'm like bringing up a specific person, but could you imagine like just like loving your husband and thinking he's all normal? And then like turns out, psych, he's a serial killer. Oh, that'd be tough. Love is pretty lit. Just saying. Gum, we know you beat the game. Good job, Gum. Good job. Also, yes. Love is pretty lit. If you find somebody to love, it is pretty lit. Just saying, for real. Mirrors. Is this supposed to be like, is this like Phasmo mirror fear? Or is this like, oh my fucking god, I don't want to look in the mirror. I don't like what's looking back at me. Or like breaking mirrors, like the 7 years of bad luck. I'm fine with mirrors. Ad break. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Got me just cruising through New Game Plus. Oh my god. What is that emote? Oh, it's a little heart. Cute. I love you, Lolar. I love that you say Lolar. I live in constant terror of turning around and finding a Phasmo mirror IRL. What does the mirror even do? I don't even remember. I'm so bad at Phasmo. I'm so bad. I'm also, like, pissing you guys off because I'm not that afraid of it anymore. I feel like since the new update, it actually made Phasmo less scary for me, oddly enough. It's probably because I don't actually understand all of the Phasmo mechanics. And since I don't understand the Phasmo mechanics, it's like less scary to me. If you look in the mirror, you can see what room the ghost is in, but if you do it too long, it hunts. Oh, yeah. I think I remember that now. Imagine looking in the mirror and your reflection just smiles. That would make me afraid of the mirror for sure. Okay, what the fuck is this next one? Somebody explain, what is monster birth? It's not monsters, it's specifically monster birth. I'm confused. Is that a thing? Should I not look that up online? Is that what? Just a happy little guy. kind of want to play it more, but I'm super confused on how to function on higher difficulties. Yeah, like when I was brand new to Phasmo, like it was so fun and I felt like everything was brand new and like kind of scary. But now that I've played it a fair amount, I'm like, I feel like I'm in this weird, like middle of the road. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, it's like I'm in this weird intermediate space where I'm no longer a beginner that's afraid of everything, but I'm not an expert that actually knows how everything works. So I'm just kind of wandering around, not super scared, but also wandering around not knowing what the heck that I'm supposed to do. Forbidden plap? No. Giving birth to oneself? I mean, that is a thing, but it's not referred to as monster birth, is it? Is it? I forbidden plap. Maybe it's like, you know, because monsters are like really gross looking sometimes and they've got like extra parts. Maybe it's like the birth plus like weird monster bits. Like, we don't know. What if the monster has like 2 lady bits or something? What if it gives birth to 2 monsters at a time? Weird dongs. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it's definitely goes under gross ew. I don't understand what's going on, but it's definitely gross. Everything is level capped and Phasmo's much scarier when nothing works properly. I guess that probably is true for a lot of people, but for me, I'm just frustrated. I'm like, why is this shit not working anymore? And it's like, oh yeah, they nerfed this stuff. So it just makes me mad. A monstrous birth, variously defined in history as a birth in which a defect renders the animal or human child malformed to such a degree that or as to be considered monstrous. Such births were often taken as omens, a sign of God, or moral warnings to be wielded by society at large as a tool for manipulation in various ways. Oh. Yeah, like people who are born with birth defects, like nowadays a lot of people can just survive with various defects, or like even if they're like severe defects, like we can at least look at it from a medical standpoint and go, oh, it's XYZ disease or whatever. And it just like, we have a scientific way of looking at it and explaining it. Imagine back then giving birth to someone who has a deformity. Like they probably thought you were like cursed by God or like some other crazy thing, or that you were like a monster giving birth. Like, oh my God. People romanticize the past a lot, like a long time ago, and say, oh, life was so much simpler, it'd be nice, but it actually sounds pretty horrifying in most ways. The feeling when you're having a normal day and suddenly just give birth to a weird dong. Oh my God, you guys, no. It's a fear of giving birth to a monstrously deformed baby. Oh my God, knowing that, it kind of takes, like, it is gross ew in a way. Like, if we're, like, just because birth is kind of icky, but if we're talking about, like, super deformed, I don't know, is it panic or is it just, like, nope? Oh my God, knowing that now, like, that definition kind of brings it up to a, like, a nope level. Ugh. Like, oh man. It just sounds tough. Like, that's like panic or nope or no. Like, I don't know where to put it. I'm just gonna, it just sounds horrendous all around, no matter which way you think about it. Either like monsters giving birth or like severe deformity. It just sounds really bad all around. So I'm just gonna put it up in nope. From 2023, we can be like, lol, what? But back then it was like, why does my baby have a crooked spine? Oh my God, I have scoliosis. Would people have thought I was a monster back then? I'll be honest, I didn't even know I had scoliosis till I was like 13, and the doctor was like, you have scoliosis, by the way. And I was like, I do. I don't have severe scoliosis. It's not something you can see. Like, I look fine. I don't look like I'm bent over or anything. Like, some people have scoliosis like really bad, and I feel so bad for them, and they're like bent over to the side. Like, mine's just like, it's like a little curve that you can see. If I bend over and you look at my spine, you can see like a little curve. But oh my God, yeah, if somebody had like severe scoliosis and they were like born back then, though, people probably would have freaked out. I like the idea of someone giving birth to a baby with obvious deformities and going, what? Somebody that's like terminally online gives birth to a deformed child. Oh my god, what are we talking about now? Oh my god, can you guys hear my stomach rumbling? My stomach just did like the loudest, most embarrassing like anime girl rumble, and I'm like, I swear you guys probably could hear that. No, L offspring. Oh my god. That's fucked up. Hello, bad pull. No. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, bad. I need Gum's emo. Where's Gum's little emo? I know I've got Gum on here somewhere. This is for you guys. Thanks, Gum. Oh my god, the fear of giving birth to fish boy. Oh my god. Jesus said bad gotcha pull. No. Anyway, needles. Needles, don't you guys love needles? Needles are just awesome, right? Right? I don't like needles, but I've had to go to the doctors enough for chronic conditions that like require getting poked like once a year. Nothing like crazy, but like I hate to say it's almost like I'm not used to it. Like I can't look at the needle when they put the needle in, when like at the lab. Like when they put the needle in, I have to look away. And like when they do like when they have like the multiple vials, what do they call it, a CBC or something, when they get multiple vials of the blood to test your blood for like, you know, lipids and liver health and all sorts of other things. They have to fill up a bunch of vials off of the one, like they put the, I don't know the medical terms for it, I'm not a phlebotomist. They poke you once and they fill the vials. It's like I can feel the blood going out. So I can't give blood. Like the feeling of losing blood, it just freaks me out. The needle itself, I can't look at it going in. Honestly, I just look away and I kind of like clutch my hand like Arthur style, and usually it's fine. Like sometimes I get a really good nurse or phlebotomist who just like, I didn't feel anything, and I'm like, holy shit, that, and I always compliment them when they do a draw and it doesn't hurt. I'm like, you did a good job, keep doing that. But then I've had nurses where they're like, oh, sweetie, I can't find your vein. Oh, looks like no blood's coming out. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it again. I'm so sorry. I'm like, oh my god, please, why is this your job? Please, no. At my own crying baby. Didn't ask L plus ratio plus no chunk. Oh my god. I have piercings. My opinion on needles are immediately invalidated. Yeah, how do people have piercings, like a lot of piercings, and then they're afraid of needles? I mean, at least with like a piercing, it's like, oh, I'm gonna get this cool piercing afterwards. Like that's like a reward. Whereas like, what's your reward for going into the doctors and having them poke you? Especially if it's like for a flu vaccine or something. You're like, great, I'm gonna get stabbed in the arm with this needle, but then I'm also gonna feel like garbage afterwards. Like there's no reward. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. The Arthur Fist gets us all through some tough times. For real, exactly. That's my tip to you guys. If you have to have blood drawn, just think of Arthur Fist it all the way. Fuck. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. That's how I get through it. You'll get through it. Do you ever have your arm bruised for like days because they had to try? Yes, they had to try. Okay. So when I go in, almost every single time the nurse has to like push and prod on my arm like a million times. And they'll even ask like, what arm do you usually have this on? And I'm like, I don't know, like, honestly, I don't care. I was like, my right, I guess. And they're like, oh, okay, let's try the other arm. And then they like poke a million times. And then you see them like basically like biting on their tongue and sticking their tongue out the side and squinting. And I'm just like, ugh. And they're just like, yeah, it's really hard to find a vein on you. And they're just like poking and prodding. And that's happened to me so many times that at this point, I just like tell the nurse, like, I'm sorry if this takes a while. Apparently, it's like really hard to find a vein on me. And then apparently my dumbass always forgets to like hydrate before I go for any kind of blood draw, because they're always like, oh, you're dehydrated, aren't you? Like we can't even seem to get any blood, so this is gonna take a while. So the needle's just like hanging out of me and they're just like drawing blood for like 15 minutes, it feels like. Well, it's what it feels like anyway. Imagine I'm high plagued. I imagine it's not blood coming out of me, but all my poisons and toxins from the shit I eat. Oh my god. They stuck me on both arms while being in labor because the nurse missed the first vein too many times. Oh my god. Ugh. Nah. Your reward is immune system. Yeah, but that's like an intangible reward. Like, I need, like, where's my sticker? Okay. Like if they're like, all right, you get to pick from your minion sticker or your frozen Elsa sticker or whatever, like maybe I'd be more okay with getting my blood drawn as an adult. But no, I'm an adult, so I can't get my stupid little minion sticker. My veins are fucking amazing. Mine are not. They can't find my veins like 90% of the time. It's really annoying. It's a hollow needle that pierces into you too, so it's like, how are you afraid, bro? Right! Oh my god, some piercing needles look so scary. Ugh. Or people that like pierce themselves, that's hardcore. I could never do that. There was this kid in my high school who literally just would pierce himself in school for fun in front of people. Like he would pierce his ear at lunchtime with like a safety pin and just laugh about it, and it's the weirdest shit. It's like, okay, that was cool flex, I guess. Nice. And then he would just walk around all day with like safety pins stuck into him, and not like just like through the skin. Like a lot of kids are like, oh, look at me, I've got a safety pin stuck in my skin. He'd just like literally pierce his earlobe. Terrifying. I'd honestly prefer they draw my blood from my ass cheek or something. I hate using my inner elbow. I don't know. Are there veins? I guess there are veins in your ass, right? Like your ass cheeks. Could they do that? Do they do that? What if you requested that? Do you think they would honor that? Be like, ma'am, please, you've got to honor my request. Like, I only do ass cheek draws. It's the only way you're getting my precious blood. Epidurals, a needle that goes up in your spine. Well, you can get an epidural if you're not a woman or woman coded either, because like, okay, so when I was in clinicals as an x-ray tech wannabe, because I decided that wasn't for me, I literally went into the surgical room and they would give epidurals to people who were about to get surgery, like on their, like I saw a lot of hip replacements, knee replacements. They fixed ankles. Like they'd literally get a saw out. This is gonna freak some of you out, but they'd get a saw out and I'd literally watch it. I like made myself watch it because I was like, I can't do this job if I can't look at this stuff. But they'd need the x-ray tech to wheel in the what do you call it? The portable x-ray machine so they could see where things were, like so the surgeon could see it. And they'd like pop the femur out from the hip. You need to literally hear it go like out. And they'd like saw it, like the saw it to take it out. Oh my god. But anyway, in order to get that surgery done, obviously you don't want to feel that. So they'd literally have like a naked person basically sitting, or like they'd be draped or whatever, but they'd have them sitting on the bench, or like, what do you call it? The table beforehand, and they'd give them the epidural right before they knocked them out. And I was just like, oh my god, seeing the epidural go in. Terrifying. Ugh. But also, like I said earlier, with the childbirth up here, I don't think gum was here when I put this here. Childbirth, I put on nope because it sounds painful and horrible. Like either way you look at it, either the epidural is painful, or like if you don't have an epidural, it's also very painful. Obviously, if it were up to me, like if I was giving birth, I'd choose epidural, but it doesn't look fun. Self-piercing guys in high school are necessary, though, because they grow to become the best Jimmy John sandwich artists the nation's seen. I'll be honest, like I kind of wonder about that guy to this day. I'm like, how funny would it be if he just like became like a totally normie, like corporate guy, just like a cubicle worker, or is he like out there at Jimmy John's? I think you're right. Like the Jimmy John's description is kind of apt. Maybe. What do they call Jimmy John's sandwich makers? Do they have like a special name for them? Because like at Subway, it's sandwich artist, so I don't want to like call him the wrong thing. Like sandwich artist, right? Right? I pierced my ears with a safety pin after a test. They threatened to call the police if I didn't take it out. That's one way to punish a kid for being a goober in high school. Oh my god, that's excessive. That is very excessive. The worst I've had is plasmapheresis, which uses a large needle, but it was mostly just annoying to have to keep my arms still for so long. Like I didn't have important DS games to play. Oh my god, so annoying. I can't imagine. So annoying. I hated plasmapheresis because am I saying that right? Plasmapheresis? Because I had to keep my arms straight and they made me squeeze ghost balls to keep my blood pumping. Is that just like giving plasma? I've never done that. Like I said, I can't give blood or plasma because it scares me. Like I don't like the feeling of like blood leaving my body. I just can't. I feel like an asshole, but I can't do that. No. Epidural isn't painful when contractions are happening. I didn't even feel it. Oh, you're right. Yeah, the contractions are probably taking center stage at that point anyway, so it's just like, give me the fucking thing. Childbirth is horrifying. Bad hip problems, 3rd-degree tears, and inability to hold my pee when I need to go. Oh, yeah. That's why I said props to all the mamas out there, because that's like a whole superpower to give birth. Like, I don't know how y'all do it. It's crazy. Plague typed it wrong. You're supposed to accidentally say plasma twice like me. Oh, plasmapheresis. See, that's something they should do. Wait, don't they give you like cookies after you give blood? What if they gave you Reese's after you gave your plasma? Needles. Anyway, fuck, needles. I'm just gonna say no thank you. Like, I don't hate needles at this point, because like I said, Arthur Fist, and it's generally okay, but it's not like I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, fucking inject me. It's great, I love that. It's my favorite. I'm Jay chilling with the needles. Nightmares. Nightmares can be pretty brutal. I don't have a lot of them anymore. I'm gonna put them under no thank you, but let me tell you guys about this reoccurring nightmare I had as a child. It's really fucked up. So I had this nightmare probably no less than 10 times when I was like 7 years old, and I still remember it because it was that bad. But like a burglar, so in my nightmare, a burglar would come into the house and he would like, I don't know, I don't think he was actually a burglar because he was just like a creep. He would catch me and he'd put me in a cage and he'd feed me and like fatten me up like I was like a little piggy, and then he would serve me to my family, and somehow I was like still alive, but they didn't know it was like me. Like I was just like a little like roast ham on the middle of the table, but somehow I was still cognizant of what was happening, and I was like, no, Mom, Dad, please, it's me. And then like they'd like serve me for Thanksgiving, and I would wake up crying and sobbing, and that happened like 10 times. I had that nightmare 10 times at least. It's terrifying. It was absolutely horrifying. Can't believe I still remember it, but it was horrible. You pushed an entire human nugget out of it. You made life, a small chicken nugget of life. Aw, a little nugget, a little baby nugget. I've had contractions after not drinking water for day and eating a full hot and ready pizza and a chorizo Valentino's breakfast burrito and chicharrones, and then a Starbucks frap. Where's my gigantic poop valor? Yeah, people who deal with the bad shits like IBS, they deserve a medal too, for real. It's tough. You got it rough. The rough and tough poops. At first, I missed the part where he said this is a nightmare, and I was very confused. No, I specifically like brought up nightmare like 3 times. So I was like, I swear to God, somebody's gonna be like tabbed out or like distracted, and they're just gonna like hear me talking about me being fattened up and served by family, and they're just gonna have a lot of questions. The number 13. Number 13. I'll be honest, like seeing like if I've seen an elevator that literally had like 13 buttons because it was 13 stories, and I was like, that's kind of unfortunate, but I'm not actually afraid of 13. Though, like, and my dad is, he was born, I think, on Friday the 13th, so I find that kind of funny. That's, I don't know. 4. I like that they have 4 on here. 4 means like death in Japanese culture, because she is how you pronounce 4, but it's also how you pronounce death. 4 was actually my favorite number growing up, so I don't know if it still is. I don't really have a favorite number, but I always liked 4. 666, same thing. It's just it's a number. If I would say if I lived in house number 666, like my street number was 666, it'd be like a little unsettling, but more for the social context of having to tell people like, yeah, I live on 666 blah 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 street. Like every time you tell somebody that, of course, they're probably going to make a joke about it. Inflation and 4? No. Oh my god. The shits that actually feel like they're ripping you open, that's a fear. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that they don't have that on here, but that is a legit fear. I think it's about 13-year-olds that should go in the panic tier. Oh my god, I just noticed that it has the exclamation point. Paniku at the disco. My favorite number is 23 because of the Jim Carrey horror movie. His most serious role I've ever seen. I've never seen that. It sounds like it's probably really good. I believe the number 6 is good in numerology. Is it? I thought, isn't like number 8 good in Asian culture? And I think 3 specifically is good in Japanese culture. And I think in Western culture, 7's good, right? That's why they have it like on slot machines and such. Oh, I don't know. 1 minus 42. The answer to life is 42. Yeah. So that means it's a good number. Ocean. Didn't we had deep water earlier, but now this is just ocean. But it shows a nice beach. I like the beach. I like going to the beach, but I'll be honest, the beach does legit actually kind of scare me a little, because one time I went out into the ocean and I just like ran out. And there was like a sudden drop off and the sand like sucked my foot in, and I just like fell into the ocean, and the current started like kind of pulling me out. Thankfully it was like really close to the beach. It's not like I just like ran 200 feet out into the ocean. This was like 10 feet in, and it like sucked me down, and I was able to just like walk out of it, but like that kind of scarred me from like ever wanting to walk more than like 10 feet into the ocean ever again. Maybe even 5 feet. I don't know. 23 is funny because Jim Carrey goes 2 divided by 3 is 0.666, and the earth rotates on the 23rd degree. The devil is 2'3". Oh my god, that's very hilarious. 2 divided by 3 is 0.66? Wow. Fuck math. Hate math. Hate that movie. A nice beach can have jellyfish and poison fish. Poison fish, like, what are they called? Lionfish? And glass. And glass. I'd say... I'm just gonna put... Oh god, I feel like the vague term of the ocean makes me want to put it at slightly scary, because the ocean can be pretty damn scary. But it shows a beach. If it were a beach, I'd say chillin', but open spaces. I like how this just shows like your generic like park with a bench, and you can see like the city in the distance. Like when I think of open spaces, I feel like Wouldn't that be like a huge field somewhere in the Midwest? You could see the sky whichever way you turn. I don't know. What's a good example of an open space? I can't think of anything that would scare me. Anything could be hiding in the ocean. It's real big. You right. They even got okay, this is legit scary to me. They dumped a bunch of like nuclear waste and weapons at the end of like the Cold War into the ocean, and that kind of freaks me out to think about, that there's just like nuclear waste chilling in the ocean. So that's cool. Some people are made for the caves. Yeah, but then you got like claustrophobic people. Some people like open spaces, some people like caves. If you think scorpions are scary, you have to think the ocean is scary because you can fit so many scorpions in the ocean. That is a pretty valid reason to change my answer to nope, but I'm gonna stick with this, otherwise we'll be here forever. Open, how the fuck are aliens and just Jay chillin'? Jay chillin'? It's Astra. I would totally chill with her. She's in the waifu club. She's just an idol, you guys. Who wouldn't want to chill with an adorable kawaii idoru? Because aliens want nothing to do with us, to be honest. Right, so if one wants to chill with me, that must mean I'm pretty special, right? Because if aliens exist, they probably hate us. I'll drop a TV on Astra's head. Don't you say that about one of my wives. Open spaces, I don't understand personally how that's terrifying. Like if you just plopped me into like, I don't know, an empty Blender world, like it's just like the basic Blender program, you just drop me in there and I'm just like in this giant gray endless space, that could be terrifying. But not, that picture just shows a park. Pain, no thank you. I don't think pain is necessarily terrifying. Maybe it could be panic, but overall just no thank you. Poison, well, I'm gonna put it in nope, because like I feel like the way poison is used, you don't often know it's there, right? Like if somebody poisons your drink, how do you know it's there? I'm just gonna say no. Public speaking, isn't that technically what I'm doing right now? Would you consider this is public speaking? Like anybody can come onto my Twitch channel right now. This is technically public speaking, and part of the reason that I picked up Twitch, I'll be honest, it was never because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna become the next Hololive Niji person. Oh my god, Whiskey Weeb, hello, party of 14. Ah! Let me get a shout out for the Whiskey Weeb. The Whiskey Weeb, hello, thank you for the raid. Hello, raiders. I'm sorry if I'm scaring all of you. I am a vampire demon clown mage, so like pick a fear. I probably have that in my costume, right? Sorry if I'm scary. I'm so spoopy. Konnichi, what's up? Hello, Whiskey. How was your stream? What were you playing? I was just watching Whiskey and now you're here. Oh my goodness. Wait, who's here? Whiskey? Whiskey or me? Hello, everybody. Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Omega Spade, welcome to the Wing Guild. Plus 10 magic to you. I am normally just a regular mage. I'm not a vampire mage, so I still have magic to bestow upon you. Played some Martha's Dead. I don't think I've really looked into that. I don't know anything about that game. Is it a spooky game? I mean, it's got the word dead in it, so I'm assuming in a spooky month, so maybe. Me! Oh my god, yes, I am here. But now I'm not. Oh my god. Anyway. Hello, everybody. Hello. We are doing spooky tier list. This is what we've got so far. If you have any questions about why I put something in a certain spot, please feel free to ask. I was just about to answer if public speaking is scary. And I just said, well, technically Twitch is public speaking, right? I didn't get too far, but it's supposed to be a spooky game. Oh, you'll have to tell me if it gets spooky. I've been actually looking for some really spooky games because I've been playing a lot of Phasmo lately and it doesn't scare me anymore. So I need spooky game suggestions. But yeah, public speaking. Twitch is basically public speaking. I started I started Twitch because I wanted to get over some of my fear of public speaking. I was saying that I didn't expect to become like the next Niji Sanji or Hololive or V Shoujo person. I definitely don't think that's going to happen. But I do have a slight why shit.
Oh fuck.
Why? What the heck? Oh no. Why fuck?
Fucking why?
Other trucker.
Fuck.
What? Why? That just made my fear of public speaking that much worse. Oh my god. Hello, Zykes. Good timing. Thanks, Plague. Thanks for scaring everybody away. Yes, that was me and Lily. A clip from I think Zykes actually put that together. Thanks for that again. Also, thank you for the sub and gifting that sub to Plagued. Oh, you're rewarding him for causing a bunch of obscenities to appear in stream right when the raiders came. Yes, blessed green one. We love the blessed green one. Also, Zykes, apparently you're the vice president of the Wing Guild now. Don't ask how that happened. Ask Barrett. And Plagued. Wait, no, Plagued wasn't here. It was Chunk and Zengar. Apparently, yeah, you're now the vice president, and you were needed earlier for a tiebreaker, but you weren't here, so I guess Ferret's gonna die. Exactly. Demonologist and Ghost Exile are spooky, but just like Phasmo, it stops being scary after a while. Yeah, I played Demonologist, I think, with Plagued. Was that you, Plagued? That we played with? That was like the spooky Egyptologist game, right? That's pretty scary. Spoopy. I like Zykes has evolved to detect more than just one instance of a sound like burping or wheezing. But yeah, he heard me and Lily cussing up a storm and he just showed up. That's cool, as long as I get a raise. Nah. Oh my god, hello Lorelei, party of 15. Oh my goodness. Can I get a shout out for Lore? Hello Lore. Oh my god, so many homies. Thank you, Zykes. Hi! Welcome back to the stream life. Yeah, it's my my stream life. What do they call it? The sweet life? No, this is the stream life, and that's hot. Model Mama is the greatest. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm Lore's mom. And meanwhile, I have on my okay. So just so you guys know, I'm doing spooky tier lists. We got phobias. I've got childbirth listed as nope, but somehow I still have a child. I forgot I do have children. Lore is one of the children. What is this tier list? It's phobias and scary things, but I'll be honest, some of the things on here are really stupid. Like butterflies is on here, but the thing is, I feel bad calling butterflies stupid because some people have said, oh, I was actually a little scared of butterflies, and that was like totally new to me. I could not imagine being afraid of butterflies, but now I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of get that. What else was on here that made me laugh? Sykes, thank you for gifting that sub to Lore. Let's see, we had Monster Birth. I at first I had Monster Birth as ew, and I put it to nope because apparently Monster Birth has like a really creepy definition. Dog, I hate butterflies. Explain. Yeah, poison is horrifying because you don't know if it's there or not, so and you could just like die and not know why. Well, I mean, I guess if you die, you don't necessarily know why, right? Alien. Yeah, I've got Alien and Jay chilling. I'm just chilling with the aliens. Also, Laura, I hope your stream went well. I saw that you were playing, was it Spider-Man for PS1? I took a peek in earlier and I was like, this is definitely some ancient gaming because like it looked crunchy, like the game quality. It had that kind of crunchy PS1 look. They gently land on you and go, how delightful, and you look closer and they have mutant faces. Well, they have all those like facets in their eyes too, which is kind of terrifying. Wait, isn't that the Spider-Man game with the pizza song? Is that the origin of the pizza song? I think that's just like a Italian or pizza song. Like, I think I've heard it elsewhere, but like the Spider-Man version is just really kind of creepy, and I don't think it was meant to be creepy, but it is. Egg! Oh no, not the egg! Ah! Okay. Well, hello. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. So let's continue this this list. And like I said, if anybody has any question about where or why these things are where they're at, just let me know and I'll try to explain it. If they had egg on this, I would definitely say gross ew, but they don't put eggs on here because most of you people love eggs. Public speaking, like I said, that's what I'm doing right now. It's I'm doing Twitch to get over some of my public speaking fears. I'd say in the past it was probably nope, but at this point, sometimes it still causes panic. Depends on the situation. Sometimes it'd be definitely a no thank you, but I wouldn't say it's a no thank you for Twitch. Let's put it as slightly scary right now. Rats. Oh my goodness. So I have had pet rats in the past. They're so adorable. They're so smart. They're so cute. But I've moved somewhere that has fruit trees in the backyard, and apparently roof rats are a thing where I live. And so one day I just saw like this huge dark thing scurry by the door, and it was really unsettling. And then I saw it again, and it was a rat. And apparently the neighborhood has rats, and they go into the fruit trees and eat the fruits, and it's a little bit unsettling. So I'd say wild rats scare me a little bit. They're not inside my house, thankfully. They stay outside eating the fruit trees, and they've actually disappeared now that the fruit's gone, but it was a little spoopy. Rats are baby. Yeah, baby little rats like the ones you get at the store, pet rats, they are baby. I'm not scared of pet rats, like, in the slightest, but the ones that live outside are a little sus. They can carry some gross shit, so I love that little rat jam. So cute. Oh yeah, I will point out that adult men and adult women was to the things you could rank on here, so that was weird. AI robots. I'm just gonna call this AI, and I'm gonna put AI, like, just, we're gonna be vague, AI as panic level, because I see the uses for AI in some sectors can actually be very beneficial to humanity, but I've also seen where AI is something to be very nervous about. And I won't get into it because I feel like a lot of us probably kind of feel like that at this point. So yeah, panic. Men and women are fucking terrifying. I mean, some can be, for sure. Scorpions. This is the one that Chunk was really wanting me to rank, apparently. An ocean full of scorpions. You never know when someone is good on or bad on. Exactly. So I gotta get to know somebody before you trust them. With the spooky music in the background. Paranoid of everyone, especially VTubers. Those goddamn VTubers. Basically, luchadors. Scorpions. I've never seen a scorpion in the wild. I don't know if they live around here, but if I did see one, depends. If it's like in my car, I'd probably panic. If I just saw it like scurrying around outside, it'd be a no thank you. I'm just gonna put it at no thank you for now. Sharks. Sharks. I like sharks. I think sharks are pretty cool. Like seeing them in the aquarium, awesome. They're not, then I'm just Jay chilling with them. Swimming around in the ocean, absolute panic. I don't want to swim with sharks. But I don't really swim in the ocean that much, though I did tell you guys literally earlier on stream that I like swam in the ocean at night recently in the middle of a bay last year. There could have been sharks out there, but I didn't think about it at the time. Maybe I thought about it a little, but I ignored that thought. So I guess if there were sharks, I was just chilling with them and I didn't know, so that's where we're gonna put it. Scorpions are just spiders who want to stand out. That is true, but scorpions, unlike most spiders are not poisonous to humans, but I think scorpions are poisonous to humans. I don't know if they're as deadly as some spiders, but then again, I don't actually know how poisonous a scorpion is. Are they like, you need to get to the hospital immediately poisonous? Or are they just like, oh no, I'm gonna have a really bad rash for a couple days? Now I kind of want to know. Scorpions are spiders with lobster flavoring. Oh my god, flavoring! Did you guys know that there's such thing as pseudoscorpions? They look like little scorpions that live inside your house and they're really tiny, but they're not scorpions. I've seen them before and I thought there were baby scorpions in my house at one point, but they're not scorpions. That's why they're pseudoscorpions. Sharks are little sea puppies. They won't bother you and they go away if you punch them in the nose. What? Are you just punching dogs in the nose to make them go away? I have questions. Snakes. I love snakes. Snakes are cute. I want to see a snake so badly, but everyone always posts online, oh, snake sighting in the neighborhood, and I'm like, I want to see the snake. So I'll put Jay chilling. If I saw a rattler somewhere, like a rattlesnake, I'd be a little nervous, or like any other poisonous snakes, but snakes are definitely like, dude, just stay away from me. I want nothing to do with you. Please leave me alone. Please, please, please. And it's not like they just like go out and chase people. And then there's antidotes. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I like snakes. And they control things like icky things like overpopulation of rats. So yeah. I would never punch a dog, but I'd punch a shark that got too close to me. Yeah, same. The nose punch is definitely a good thing to know. Social interaction. Oh my god, I am ending stream right now. I can't with you guys. Gross. Ew. No, 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 no. No. I'll be honest. Social interaction can definitely be a no thank you, depending on the context, or even panic or nope, but I'd say on average, oh my god, this is tough because it depends. I can't even put it in like slightly scary, because that'd be like implying to my friends, like, yeah, just so you know, when you DM me or you call me or something, I'm slightly scared. I am slightly put off by this. So if it's like friends, then obviously it's fine, or like people who are chill with me. But if it's like, I don't know, if it's like meeting new people, especially in person, like just randomly meeting new people like for work or otherwise, it can be slightly scary. At least I'd say slightly scary. It can be a little nerve-wracking. Yeah, people. I think I was definitely a bochi a long time ago, and it would have been a nope, nope, nope. But having worked in the past in retail for like 8 years, I think I managed to get it mostly down to a slightly scary, just because I'm used to having to interact with people. Space! I talked about earlier that looking up into like the night sky and just seeing the vastness of space is a little unsettling, so I'd say slightly scary. Spiders. Okay, I found a bunch of black widows outside of my house, as some of you may know, and when I first saw a black widow, because I'd never seen one in my life before, I was absolutely mortified, and I screamed, and I jumped back, and I wanted nothing to do with it. But now after seeing a bunch of them, and albeit murdering a bunch of them, because more on that in a moment, like I've gotten used to seeing them around, and I'm actually slightly less freaked out, because I did a lot of reading about them to feel better, and I found out that black widows don't generally bite people. Like, even if you poke them, they don't tend to bite. It's mostly like if you were to press on them, they would bite. So, for example, if you like pushed your finger down onto it, or if you stepped on it, then it might bite you. Still feel a little creeped out by them though, so nope, fucking spamming the chat to get the spider out of chat. Oh no, not the spider. Yeah, spiders. I've had to kill them because I'm afraid of them murdering my cats, because cats are very sensitive to black widow venom. I mean, if a black widow bit me, it would just be really, really, really painful, and like I could probably get dizzy and have a bad, like, I don't know, do they cause your skin to melt? Is that a thing that happens? I don't know. I think Zykes mentioned, was it your sister Zykes that got bitten by a spider, but she managed to get to the hospital quickly? Like, what happens? I know it's not good. I don't want to put gross ew, because I feel like spiders have their place in the ecosystem. And overall, this doesn't say black widows, and this doesn't say brown recluses. It just says spiders. So I'm going to put slightly scary. Yeah, I hear they're very painful. Their bites are. So, like, I feel like you would know if you got bit by a black widow and it's like, oh, time to go to the hospital. I'd go into a crowd or deep ocean, but I will never love a spider ever. But what about Gum's little spider that she had? Her little jumping spider was pretty cute. Also, I don't know what's going on here. Why are there two of these, but one says strangers and one says nothing? Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm just gonna rank it the same. So strangers, as in just people I don't know, I would say slightly scary, but the fact that this is a man giving candy or something to a child, it's like gross, creepy, weirdo, older man stranger. So, yeah, I would put that as a nope. That's like bad man stranger up there. Very bad man. I hate all spiders, but my condolences to Gumu's pet though. Yeah, her little baby Salem. Sunlight. Oh my god, this is shout out to all the vampires in chat. Wait, that's me today. Scary. Sunlight. I mean, there are people who have legit conditions that make them like really sick when they get too much sunlight. I'll put slightly scary because I'm afraid of getting sunburnt, and the sun is bad for like photo aging the skin, and you can get skin cancer. So wear yo sunscreen, get some shade, wear some protective clothing. Don't get all burnt up. Also, the sun will explode someday and kill us all, so. In 1933, a doctor intentionally got bitten by a black widow so he could provide first-hand account of the effects, and his attending doctor said, I do not recall having seen more abject pain manifested in any other medical or was surgical condition. What? More painful than surgery? Oh my god. Okay, shit. This is just generic spiders. Before talking about black widows, I feel like I'm bumping it back up to no thank you or panic. Oh my god. Now I'm just like, I'm okay. Cat. Don't be afraid. Black widows rarely bite people. At least I think it's rare. But then again, some people get bit more than once, right? So it must happen more. Okay, don't think about it too much. Phone calls. Oh my god. Anyone else out here get a phone call and they immediately, instead of answering the call, Google the phone number and try to find out if it's like a spam caller or a legit person calling? Because that's what I do, because I don't want to talk to a random stranger on the phone. No. Don't worry, the sun will first grow large enough to swallow the earth long before it explodes. Oh my god. It's okay, the entire earth will just burn and have a bunch of wildfires. And then we'll explode. Phone calls. I'm I'm gonna say no thank you. I will make a phone call if I really have to, but I ultimately am a person of my generation and therefore prefer text format communication, at least as a first line of communicating with somebody. Phone calls are scary when you get a call that the loved one has died. That is straight up like worst fear ever kind of thing. Like receiving a bad phone call like, hey, someone you love has died, or hi, we're calling you to tell you have cancer. Though I suspect they probably have you come into like the office to tell you that. I don't know. I guess it probably depends on the situation. But either way, a bad call is nope, nope, nope. But just even normal calls are kind of like, no, thank you. Thunder, I love thunder. I like how it's thunder, but it's a picture of lightning. There is a difference. Lightning is slightly scary, but it's so rare to be hit by lightning that I'm not going to put it under scary. I love the sound of thunder, though. Tight spaces, okay. Absolutely nope, nope, nope. Like, I cannot watch, do they call it spelunking videos? Like, where people go into, like, caves and stuff? I cannot watch that. Like, gives me so much fear seeing people climb, like, squeeze through, like, tight spaces that barely fit their body. Like, I can't. I cannot. Nope. It's not like claustrophobia like affects me in terms of like, so if I have to get like an MRI, I'm fine with that. I know some people have like claustrophobia of say MRI machines. I'm fine with that. But the idea of like being somewhere really tight, like a tight little box or a cave, no thank you. No. Tornadoes. Well, tornadoes have almost hit my house in the past, and that was a bit scary, so we're gonna put you under panic. Can't hide from tornadoes. You just have to hope that they're not bad enough to like tear your house away and tear you away too. Trains, not afraid of trains. Trains are cool. Vampires. I am a vampire today. I'm just chilling with all of you as a vampire. Water. Oh my god. That would be a tough fear. I'm sure there are people who are afraid of water. Is it like large amounts of water or just like water, period? I can't. I'm terrified of get that water bottle out of my face. I can only drink Diet Coke. Please, no. Being in the Midwest, we get that mindset that, well, I can't hide from it. Might as well grab a beer and enjoy the view. Yeah, I mean, coming from the Midwest as well, like, hearing the tornado sirens, like, my first reaction isn't necessarily, oh, let me go hide in the basement. It was like, let me go outside and see if I can see it. What's all this commotion going on? And, like, walk outside and look up in the sky. Like, oh, neat, cool. Hurricane, let's get some popcorn. Hurricane, tornado, hurricanes. Hurricanes are under no thank you, but tornadoes are panic. I think tornadoes can get a lot worse than hurricanes, though. And like I said, I feel like hurricane you can at least prepare for. Tornadoes just kind of pop up out of nowhere. You're less able to prepare for it. Werewolves. Never met one. Witchcraft. I'm obviously not afraid of witchcraft. It's basically mage magic. Worms. So funny enough, I used to play with worms when I was a child, but now as an adult, I get a little bit squeamish about the idea of picking up an earthworm. But I mean, if I see an earthworm on the like concrete after it's rained, I feel bad for it. I'll still pick it up and throw it into the dirt so that it doesn't die, even if it feels gross and squirming. So I think they're fine. Zombie outbreak. Sounds like fun. We can have like a video game in real life. Have you guys ever thought about like if a zombie outbreak happened, where would you go? Like I used to work in a warehouse, like a Sam's Club kind of thing. It just was Sam's Club. And I thought, you know what, that'd be a really great place for a zombie outbreak because you've got like mass quantities of food. You've got all those steel racks you can jump up and hide in. You can drive around like one of those forklifts and run zombies over. I think it'd be a pretty good place. Hurricanes, I think, are worse. Tornadoes are large amounts of highly focused and random damage, but hurricanes spread damage across really large areas. That is true. And I guess a lot of people probably die of like being trapped from like flooding and stuff. Whereas like a tornado is much smaller. So it might be more chaotic and stronger wind forces, I believe. But it's like you're much less likely to probably die just because it's such a small area of damage versus, say, like a hurricane that literally crosses multiple states. Statistically, hurricanes are more destructive than tornadoes. A single tornado may have stronger, faster winds than a hurricane, but a hurricane's larger size and longer life give it potential to be more disastrous. True. I mean, we all saw like Katrina and the damage that happened there. That's just like one example of a really bad hurricane. And the crazy thing is I think hurricanes are getting a lot worse than they used to be. Like, I feel like, so Katrina was like a big deal back in the mid 2000s, but I feel like there's been a lot more hurricanes lately that are like super strong. It used to be like, I think I read something like there used to be a hurricane like that like once a decade or something. Like, don't quote me on this data, but now it's like literally every hurricane season there's like one really bad hurricane. Zombie outbreak. I'm just going to hell, bro. I wear glasses. Oh my god, I've literally thought the same thing. I wear glasses too, and I just think like if any that kind of big catastrophe comes and happens, like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna be clutching on my glasses. I'm gonna have like one of those granny glasses chains so that I don't lose my glasses. My ex lives on a farm out in the boonies, so that's my zombie outbreak plan. Oh my god, yeah, zombies don't affect rural villages and towns, right? Right? And with that said, we have finished our tier list. Let me go ahead and save this. Download. Wow, one tier list. And how long have I been streaming? I don't have my stream pulled up, so I have no idea. I'm gonna guess that it's like at least 2, maybe 2.5 hours. Oh my god, no, we're on 3, right? Holy shit. 3 hours to complete one tier list. Oh my goodness. I talk a lot. So we have a whole nother scary things list, but some of them are the same, so I'm probably just gonna pass on that one for now. We've got phobias. I think I'll pass. I think I'm gonna do Halloween candy next. I feel like we're done talking about super spooky or scary or awful things. Let's move on to a more sweet tier list. I said the zongi. The zongi apocalypse isn't for people with the stigmatism or the mentally thrill. That's one way of putting it, Lola. The mentally thrill. It's thrilling, I'll tell you. Oh yeah, stigmatism. We both have astigmatism. I don't think we'd do well in a zombie apocalypse. Okay, candy, quickfire candy. Cause I'm getting hungry. My stomach is growling so loudly right now. I haven't eaten yet today, and it's 2 p.m. And candy is gonna make me hungry. So, all right, quickfire, Hershey's, cookies and cream. Don't at me. First gone. So good. Okay, Reese's gonna piss you guys off. Sorry, Reese's fans. Kit Kat, A tier, 100 grand. I feel bad about putting anything straight into the trash, so I'm gonna change that because I wouldn't ever throw candy away. That's a waste. So I'm gonna put tradesies. I would totally trade it off to someone else because no thank you, it's not my thing. Cat, we'd be squinting at the zombies. We would be. They'd be coming straight at us, and we'd be like, the fuck? I'd be like, is that my friend or is it the zombie? I can't tell. Oh no. Reese's is bleh, and everybody loves Reese's so much. I will say that when they're frozen, they're better. Like, throwing them into the freezer, a lot better. I can only handle one at a time, though, because they're just, like, they're too rich for me, I feel like. Like, I can have, like, one Reese's cup, and I'm like, all right, that's my Reese's cup for the year. I don't need any more. The pieces, though, I would say Pieces I'd say are B. I think because of the crunchy shell and it's smaller, it's a lot easier to eat those. Sweet tarts, are those like... Are sweet tarts kind of like, what are those things called? Like the other chalk candy Smarties? Are they like Smarties but less chalky? I would definitely trade it. Three Musketeers, that's up in the first gone for me. Pixie Sticks, trade. I don't like candy that's literally just like flavored sugar for the most part. Sweet tarts are... Oh, they're the chewy ones. I would still probably trade them, but they're a lot more bearable than the Smarties, I think. I don't know. I'd probably trade them. They could probably go into last gone. Like, I would eat them, but I'd rather trade them. Airheads, those are last gone for me. I used to love Airheads as a kid, but as an adult, it kind of falls into the just flavored sugar category that I'm not a fan of. So there's probably plenty of candy like that that I would eat. And it's only the blue flavor I like. I don't care about the other flavors. It's only blue. Only blue. Give me all your... Okay, yeah, Lola, I'm trading you all of the sour sugar, like, just so you know. And Zykes, you can have the Sour Patch Kids, too. I'm not into sour candy. Let's see. What are these things called? I can't see them. They've got, like, it's something oh something, right? Is it Bit O Honey? Is that what those are called? Bit O Honey, right? They're kind of, like, tough and hard, right? I haven't had one of those in a bazillion years. They're like super chewy and hard. Or are they not? I haven't had one in a long time. Very tough and chewy. I'd probably trade it. I think I remember them tasting good, but just being way too hard. And I'd be afraid of like damaging my teeth or something. Oh my god, Crunch Bars are so mid. I would say because it's chocolate, I'll put it as last gone, but they're really boring. Necco wafers. Oh, this is gonna make some people mad. Straight to the top. Yeah, it's flavored chalk, but it's good flavors. They've got like chocolate flavor. They've got decent fruit flavors. They got like, I swear there's like a root beer flavor. It's not like Smarties where it's just like tart and super chalky. They're like pretty chalky, but they're better. Isn't there like a licorice flavored one too? I don't know. I just feel like the flavors are so much better. It's like a Tootsie Roll, but you're risking your teeth every time. Oh my god. Yeah, like that gives me anxiety. Sour candy and fjarts. Ms. Zykes. Oh, now you changed your mind because of the Necco wafers. I'm sorry. Sour Patch, I'm trading those. I love not liking sour candy in a way because like whenever I traded that stuff, I'd always get really good stuff in return, like Kit Kat bars or something. I'm like, yeah, take your sour stuff. I don't want it. Nerds. I like Nerds. Do they have sour Nerds? I wouldn't have sour Nerds, but I'd say Nerds are solid B tier for me. Wait, no, wait. This is just plain Nerds. Never mind. Plain Nerds are last gone. Maybe even trade. I was thinking of Nerds Ropes, and I don't know if they have Nerds Ropes on here, but Nerds Ropes are like a lot better than regular Nerds. Is that a Midwest thing? I'm guessing it's a Midwest thing. What? Sour Patch Kids? You've never heard of Sour Patch Kids? Is that what we're talking about? I'm shocked. I'm shooketh. Good and Plenty. I like licorice, but I would say Good and Plenty is B tier for me just because it's kind of like really low quality bad licorice. I feel like you can get much better licorice for similar pricing. It's okay. It's okay. I might even put it possibly in the A tier because the Candy Crunch is good on it. Oh man, that's tough. But I like regular licorice so much more, and I especially like salted licorice. I don't know if you guys out there who have had licorice have had like the Scandinavian salted licorice. At least I think it's Scandinavian. That stuff is so good. So good. Good and Plenty is the shit. Oh my god. I haven't had it in a while, so that's why I've got it on B, but I'm tempted to put it in A. I'll put it in A because it's probably like the only licorice candy on here. And I've got to support the licorice since a lot of people are licorice haters. There's a Greek liquor called Ozo that tastes exactly like good and plenty. Oh, ooh, I want to try that. I like some medicinal liquor, especially if it tastes like licorice. Twizzlers. Do they have the other variety of Twizzlers? No, they don't. Twizzlers. So I prefer I don't remember what they're called because I haven't had it in a while, but it's like the pull apart Twizzlers. Is it just Twizzler pulls or something? But you like pull the little pieces off like the rope. I'll literally eat those without pulling them apart, like just chomp right into the big chunk of Twizzler. Those are really good. The regular Twizzlers are a little bit hard and kind of like, I don't know, stale tasting, but I still quite like Twizzlers. But regular Twizzlers. Regular Twizzlers are B. If it was like the pull and peel Twizzlers, they'd go in an A. Another Midwest thing, liking Necco wafers and licorice. You might be onto something. Like, where is licorice popular? Because like a lot of Scandinavian people live in the Midwest. And so I think there's like a lot of Scandinavian influence, and I get the feeling that maybe licorice could be one of those things. I don't know. The pulls are just nasty licorice. Regular Twizzlers are delish. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like the peely pulley ones. Dots, okay. As a kid, for sure, dots were first gone. As an adult, I don't know. I'd put it up as first gone. I love dots. That was another good trade for me because nobody ever wanted their dots, so I always got them. It's kind of funny that I have bit of honey down here because teeth, but then I have dots up in first gone. I feel like if you're like a kid who needs to get their tooth to come out, like it's just not coming out, just give your kids some dots. It'll probably pull their tooth straight out. M&Ms are basic. I don't know. Like if it's like the peanut butter M&Ms, I'd give them a B. It's like Reese's Pieces. Regular M&Ms, plain ones, I feel like you can do better. What is this? Is this just gum? Okay, so gum Dropbu is definitely A tier. I wouldn't say first gone because I don't want gum to go away. I feel like it's a Halloween candy. That'd be disappointing in a way to get gum, but I feel like I cooled a lot on gum in adulthood, probably because I've got like my TMJ jaw issue and doing a lot of repetitive chewing does not feel great, so I would trade the gum. Yeah, gum is S tier. S tier isn't on here. I guess that's what first gone is, but it wouldn't make sense for gum Dropbu. But yeah, gum is S tier. Chupa Chups better be on this list or I'm judging the list maker. I don't think it's on here. And you know what? I've never had one of those before, though this is making me laugh. Oh my god. We'll get to that. Yeah, I've never had a Chupa Chup. They look good, but I've never had one. I don't even know where you get one. I guess they probably have them in the candy aisle, but I guess I haven't looked that close. And you Cat and Zykes. Oh my god, we're all S tier. We're all amazing. Yes. Yeah. You guys all just shouting each other out. I love it. It's like I just imagine the Spider-Man meme right now. I gotta try them. I should. You know what? I'm gonna make myself a little note here about candy that I want to try. I don't really do candy too much anymore. I've been trying to be pretty good, but I feel like for Halloween, I gotta make an exception, right? So I wanna try one. I know a lot of people really like them, so I wanna try. Especially the vanilla and chocolate. Okay, let me write that down too. Oh my god, my pen is so loud. Vanilla / choco. Let's try one of those. I'll see if I can find one. Andy's Mints. Okay, we know where this is going. This is not just going on first gone. This is like the first of the first gone. It's mint chocolate. How could I not eat that first? Oh my god, I used to get on Christmas, my dad would actually buy, like, as part of my Christmas gift, like the big box of Andes mints, and this is like when I was a kid. I would just like clear through the entire box in like a span of a day or two. I don't think I could or should do that anymore. I would want to, but oh my god, Andes mints are so good. So good. Okay, looking for a bit. Gotta do the dishes. Good luck with dishes. Oh my goodness, my least favorite chore. Good luck. Baby Spice ate them all the time and I became obsessed. Right? Yeah. I feel like Spice Girls definitely had Chupa Chups going on. Did they advertise for them? I feel like in like the late 90s and 2000s they got really popular. What is this? Runts? Runts. Are those the ones that have like the banana shaped ones and like they're like little fruit candies? I remember getting those out of like the little like candy machines at the mall. And the only flavor I really cared about was the banana one. Do they still make those? Are they still fruit shaped? I'd say Runts these days would probably be last gone, but I was obsessed with the banana ones as a kid. Oh my god, Laffy Taffy I used to be obsessed with too, but I ate way too many of them and I can't eat them anymore. Same thing though, I definitely like the banana flavor. I don't like the other flavors, but at this point I'd probably trade them. Probably same with the Runts. Werther's Original. Oh my god, we got old people candy here now. We got Werther's and we got the mysterious strawberry candies. Like, where do you get those from? Werther's are gonna be A tier. Love me some good caramel candy. And then these strawberry candies that are mysterious that grannies just pull out of thin air. I'd say those are like B tier. They have like a soft center, or maybe it's like I don't know if it's like a jelly center. It's just like it's filled with some kind of liquid. It's like strawberry liquid. It's good. Kisses. Kisses? Who wants some kisses? The regular kisses I'd probably put under last gone, but they make some peppermint white chocolate ones that are really good. That would probably be like A tier, but just plain. Can do better. Hershey's milk chocolate. I would say that's definitely a trade or a last gone unless you are having s'mores. In s'mores, somehow Hershey's chocolate is just like a lot better, but I'd probably trade. Give kith. I'll give you a kith. Mike and Ike's. B or last? B or last? I'd probably put them in last, honestly. With Snickers. I would trade Snickers. I don't usually prefer nuts in chocolate, so I'm not really into Snickers. Almond Joy. Do they have the what was that one called? Mounds. I always kind of laughed at the name of that one, but that's like got the coconut in it. The coconut ones are good. But Almond Joy, I mean, does Almond Joy have coconut in it? It just also has nuts. Does Almond Joy have coconut in it? Now I need to look. Does Almond Joy have coconut? Coconut. Oh, it does have it. It just also has almonds in it. I think they make ones that have no nuts. Yeah, Mounds has the coconut. Apparently Almond Joy also has coconut, but it has almonds in it too. I'm gonna go lurk and hunt for foob. Have a good lurk and hunt for foob. I will definitely be doing that soon because I'm getting hungry. So let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Where'd it go? Almond Joy. I'll put it in B for the coconut. I never had one with coconut though. Yeah, it looks kind of like there's like a coconut on the package, like in the Joy. It's very hard to see on my screen, so you guys can't see it all, but it looks like a coconut shape. Baby Ruth, that has nuts, so I'm gonna trade it. Caramel Apple Pops. I'm gonna put you in last gone because caramel apple is very tasty. Just not really into like hard candies as much anymore, I guess. What is this one? I don't even know what this one is. So I'm gonna put that in I don't know. Butterfingers, I would say oof, Butterfingers are a last gone or a trade for me. I feel like usually I tried to trade them when I was a kid, so I'm gonna base this off of what I did when I was a kid since I don't eat mass quantities of Halloween candy anymore. Mr. Goodbar. That is also a trade. What is this called? Double Bubble? Is that what this gum is called? I would say it's a last gone. For bubble gum, it's solid, but it also kind of loses its flavor really fast, so I'm just going to put it under last gone. There's better gum, but it is a pretty good bubble gum. Swedish Fish. I like Swedish Fish, all right. Blow Pops. Wait, they've got Tootsie Pops and Blow Pops. Blow Pops are last gone. Oh my god, Fireballs. I'm gonna put Fireballs in A because they are spicy and I like spicy. Then we got these fruit Tootsie Rolls. I don't know what these are called. Are they still just Tootsie? I think they are. The only one I ever liked that I recall was maybe the orange flavor, and isn't there like a vanilla flavor or something? But overall, I'd probably trade it. Fun Dip. I always forgot Fireball was a candy first and a drink second. What was it in that order? Is Fireball younger, quote unquote, than Fireball the candy? Fireball the drink? Yeah, I like the Fireball candies. I like cinnamon candies in general, so like as far as gum flavors go, I definitely prefer cinnamon over like regular minty gum. Let's see, Fun Dip. Fun Dip is like say when this stuff first came out or when I first discovered it, it'd probably be like a B or an A, but now I would say it's probably B or last gone. Like dipping the candy's kind of fun. It's also just like pure sugar. I mean, all of this is pure sugar, but Tootsie Roll Pop. I love Tootsie Rolls, and I liked the Pops too, but I really only liked the chocolate one. The chocolate one was definitely like A tier. The other ones, I could take it or leave it. Fruit roll-ups. They don't have fruit by the foot, do they? The roll-ups were okay. I'd say last gone for now. Gushers. Gushers, I would put in... I like gummy candy. And the Gushers, like I like Gushers. So I'll put them in B. Ooh, gummy bears. Gummy candy. And then Werther's. Wait, there's already a Werther's up here. Why are there two Werther's? There's Werther's Original Red and Werther's Original Blue, and I don't know what the difference is, so... And I can't see that closely, so I guess they're both going in A. Heath Bar. I literally don't even know what a Heath Bar is. Hold on. What is a Heath Bar? I swear I've seen them before. What's inside of a Heath Bar? Toffee, almonds, and milk chocolate. Yeah, I have had these before. Oh, I forgot there's hot tamales. Let me put hot tamales up in A. They're definitely better than the Mike and Ike cousins, in my opinion, because I like spicy. Heath Bars. I don't like nuts, but toffee and chocolate is really good, so I'm going to give it a B. Lemonheads, trading. Tootsie Rolls. We're going to put Tootsie Rolls in A. They're superior to the fruit ones. Oh, Jolly Ranchers I can't do anymore. Teachers in middle school like to hand them out to like kids for being good, and so I got like a metric fuck ton of Jolly Ranchers as a kid, and I just can't stand them anymore. Like I liked them for a little while as a kid, but the teachers definitely overdid it on giving those things out. Oh my goodness, Junior Mints. It's mint chocolate, but I feel like the peppermint is a little too strong. And oh my god, even though it's mint chocolate, I'm gonna have to probably put this in Last Gone. And I know that seems very blasphemous coming from me, but like peppermint patties and Junior Mints are just like, it's not like the nice sweet kind of mint like Andy's mint. It's like the really cold icy kind of mint. I feel like Andy's is more like spearmint. I don't know. Yeah, Junior Mint's, it's too icy of a mint. I don't like it as much. Ring Pops. I thought these were so cool as a kid, but it's just hard candy. It's kind of boring. Probably, and they probably wouldn't even fit on my finger. I don't know. Maybe my pinky finger. Put it in trade. Payday. That's like purely nuts, so definitely trading it. Toblerone. Ooh, fancy. Toblerone. We'll put Toblerone in, I don't know, A or B? Probably A. I've only had Toblerone like once or twice, and I remember it being pretty darn good. Peanut M&Ms? I think this is peanuts, not peanut butter, so I'll put that on last. If it was peanut butter, it'd go into B. Mamba, never had those. I've seen them before, but I never personally had one, so I don't know. Milk Duds, those are like malted candies. I'm not really into the malted candies as much. Milky Way, straight to the top. I'd say I'm gonna order these and like by how much I like them. Andy's Mints is first, Hershey's Cookies and Cream second. Then we've got Milky Way, Three Musketeers, Necco, and Dots. Now and Laters. Oh, those are kind of like in the bit of honey and Dots category where they like stuck to your teeth in a bad way. And I think I'm just gonna have to trade those. An apple. Oh my god, they have an apple on here. This is for that like crusty old person who doesn't want to hand out candy, so they hand out apples instead. Oh my god. Well, purely based on like this is not a candy, I'd say I would trade it, but as a grown adult with a grown palate, I would say apples are fine. I'd give it a B, but it feels funny to give an apple a B on a Halloween candy list because it's not Halloween candy. Blasphemous. Also, I don't think I ever actually got handed an apple when I trick-or-treated, so technically I'd say these weren't in my neighborhood. Same with toothbrushes. Let's just rank the toothbrushes. I don't know what these are. They weren't in my neighborhood. And listen, I've got plenty of toothbrushes. I don't need more. Let's just trade them to somebody that really wants toothbrushes. I don't know if anybody would give me chocolate for a toothbrush, but I could try. Raisinets. Oh my god, that's like another like old person thing to give away. Chocolate covered raisins. I'm trading that. Skittles. Skittles are yeah. Raisins. Ugh. I used to like raisins kind of, but I don't like them anymore, that's for sure. And I definitely wouldn't have liked these as a kid. Skittles. Skittles, Skittles, Skittles. B tier or Last Gone? I would say oh, that's so tough. I'd say at this point probably B tier. I'll give Skittles B. Smarties straight in the trash, but I don't have trash on here, so I'm gonna trade them. That's the inferior version of Necco wafers. Starburst, another controversial thing for me is that I do not like the pink or red ones. I like the orange ones, and I would probably take the yellow ones over the pink and red too, though I'm not a huge fan of them. So I'd say I probably would just trade Starburst just because getting a whole package and only taking the orange ones doesn't seem very economically sound. Oh, Sugar Daddy. I think Sugar Daddies are kind of similar to the bit of honey in that they're kind of hard and chewy. I think I only had one of those before. That's what she said. I'm gonna put that in trade. Candy corn. Ooh, candy corn. Does anybody hand out candy corn? I guess I have like little packets of candy corn, right? Or is that, I always, whenever I see candy corn, it's just like in the giant bags of candy corn. Tech, hi, how's it going, Tech? Almost done doing the favorite Halloween candy tier list. Judge me as you please. I know I've got some controversial decisions on here. Candy corn, I'm one of those people that gonna have like a small handful of candy corn once a year for Halloween, and then that's it. Like, I don't need any more. Cat now. Lola, did you literally just come back to yell at me about the candy corn? Oh my gosh. Omega Spade redeemed, hydrate, and stretch. Thank you. I need that so much. Ooh, I just heard something crack. And a hydrate. I'm almost out of my tea. Thank you. Candy corn by the bucket. Oh my god. It's just vanilla goodness. Is that what candy corn is? Okay, I'm not going to put candy corn in trade because I've definitely had occasions where I eat more than a handful. It's just like really rich. I'd put it in last gone. But my next question to you guys is, do you prefer candy corn or do you prefer the little pumpkins? I think the pumpkins are better than the regular candy corn. Chewy vanilla yumminess. Yeah, I like the pumpkins more. I think they're tasty. Twix. Twix is definitely up here. I'd say in the past, Milky Way would have been in front of Twix, but I think Twix, because of that crunch, I like that crunch. We're going to put it right below the Hershey's. Delicious. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Warhead's Extreme Sour. I don't normally like sour candy, but I actually really like Warheads, which is funny because Warheads are like probably the most sour candy you can get. Well, that's not true. I'm sure they make something crazy sour, but like easy to find sour candy. It's some of the most sour candy you can get, but I love Warheads. I think it's because they're so sweet on the inside. It's like a nice reward. And the blue flavor is definitely the best, though if you want to be a troll towards your friends, give them the yellow one because the lemon, oh my god, that one is so sour. I'm gonna put, oh my gosh, I'm gonna put Warheads in A. I think Warheads are fun. I'd split a Twix with Cat Zykes or Gummy, to be honest. Real friendship, hell yeah. But splitting a Twix 3 ways, oh, that's... Someone's gonna have to... Oh, I guess you could split each bar, like of 2 bars, 3 ways, so each person gets 2 pieces. That's like each person gets not quite half a Twix, right? Math. Math, no. Okay, back to making foob. Have good foob. Whoppers. I think that's going to basically go in the same tier as Milk Duds for me. Well, Whoppers are the malted ones. I don't think Milk Duds... Are Milk Duds malted? Milk Duds. I haven't had Milk Duds for so long. I don't even remember. No, it's like a... Oh, they're caramel? I didn't like them because I felt like they were like... I don't know, too rich. Just funny because plenty of these candies are rich. I don't know. I didn't like Milk Duds. York peppermint patties. Last gone. It's with junior mints, honestly. It's mint chocolate. It's good. It's just a little too spicy of a mint. So it's like I could have like 1 or 2 peppermint patties and then I'm done. Like I can't have a bunch of them. They don't have Rolos on the list. Oh my god. Those are so good. Those would have been under the first gone category for sure. I would have put them... Honestly, they'd probably go behind Milky Way for me. But they'd be in first gone. It's funny because it's kind of messed up when you think about it, but in my middle school, they had a candy cart and they, like, the school would sell candy to kids. And I think it was like fundraising for the school, basically, but it's kind of messed up when you think about it, that they're just like selling mass quantities of candy to kids. But I used to get I think once a week my parents would give me money, like, here, we'll get something off the candy cart, and I'd get like either Rolos or I'd get caramello bars. I think that's what they're called, but they're also chocolatey caramel goodness, which, unlike Milk Duds, it's a lot better. Girl math. What is a zero bar? What is a zero bar? Zero. It's a candy bar introduced in 1920. It's a combination of caramel, peanut, and almond nougat covered in a layer of white chocolate fudge. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I don't know what these are. I've literally never heard of that. Where are they from? Let's see. Zero bar. It's made by Hershey. Huh. Zero was first launched in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And it was also manufactured in Centralia, Illinois. Okay, so it is a Midwest thing, but I've literally never seen it before. That's wild. Okay, so it looks like the biggest grouping is definitely under trade. Looks like I would trade a lot of candy away. Got a fair amount of last scones, but let's see. First scones include Andes Mints, Hershey's Cookies and Cream, Twix, Milky Way, Three Musketeers, Necco Wafers, and Dots. And we'll save this. Nice. Superty duper. All right, you guys. I think this is where I'm going to end stream because it is now getting close to 3 p.m. And I haven't had anything to eat yet today, and my stomach has been growling, and I just did a candy tier list, and I am starving. Let's go find someone to raid. It was fun streaming. I haven't been able to stream in a while. Life has been busy. I think things are getting a little more chill, so I'll be able to stream a little more often, though I think at this point, at most, because I'm now in a new educational program, it'll probably be like once a week or maybe a couple times a month, but I will stream. There's also a game called Hyperspace, or is it? No, it's Hypnospace Outlaw. I posted about that a bit ago on Twitter. I really want to play that on stream. It's like you navigate the old web, like GeoCities-esque internet to solve mysteries or something. I've never played it or seen it played. I think the next stream I play will probably be that, and I've got some fun things planned for that stream. And I'm going to guess that I'll probably do that next weekend, though depending on what I've got going on, it might be like Friday or Saturday, something like that. I'll post it on Discord or Twitter. Let's see. We've got raid sub. Cool. Here's the raid messages. Let me go see who we can go bother today. Doop, doop, doop. Whoa, that was loud. Okay. Isn't this song that's playing in the background basically just Massive Attack? That one Massive Attack song? Oh, Crusader is playing Baldur's Gate. Let's go say hi to Crusader. Crusader's a cool dude. Raid Crusader. Corrupted. Make sure I spelled that right. Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Apparently saying wow, wow, wow makes my wings flap. Wow, 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 wow. Very, very interesting. All right, you guys, it's been a blast today, and I hope to see you guys next week for some Hypnospace Outlaw. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Go tell Crusader I say hi. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow, wow. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, everybody.